Misfit Nation podcast, go fuck yourself. You piece of fucking shit. You're out of line, go away because you're rude and disrespectful. You should fucking go look at yourself in the mirror and get on your knees and pray to God for forgiveness. You fucking crazy bitch.
The Misfit Nation, where an angry customer is still a customer.
I want to shut this fucking Misfit Nation podcast down.
Misfit Nation on the air, America's most dangerous day.
Misfit Nation.
Live, pal.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everyone, this is Harrison Young, host of Topic Time, and I was just intermingling with my friend Crishaun the Don of Misfit Nation, and we have met the minds, and the minds are there.
Perfect.
If you want to support the Misfit Nation, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/misfitnation.
Follow America's most dangerous podcast on X, YouTube, and on Rumble at The Misfit Nation. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
We all know they're very dangerous. We must get ready for it.
The Misfit Nation. Misfit Nation. Misfit Nation.
The Misfit Nation.
Misfit Nation.
The Misfit Nation.
Misfit Nation.
Misfit Nation.
That's alright, then. We're having for the night come. I don't like guns. I walk up on them knife some. Think he Tyson. Nigga, you ain't Teffin' my son. Ain't no fear here. Bitch, I'm a king and you a duck. You got no peer here. With smoke, you get your fair share. You wouldn't dare stare me in the eyes and move your dick sucker. Say that shit you say with your thumb. Boy, you's a big sucker.
You know what he's talking about?
50.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a big reveal.
No, not at all. They're beefing.
What are they beefing over?
50. T.I. put it out in the atmosphere. I don't know where he was. I don't know if he tweeted it or he said it somewhere where, you know, he think the only artist that could compete with him on that level in the verses is 50 and him. 50 didn't like that.
I don't agree with that either. 50 would destroy him.
He would absolutely destroy him. What the fuck? Nigga, go battle Ludacris. That's what we really want to see. Nigga.
Yeah, that would be because they did have a beef back in the day.
Yeah, that'd be the thing. Why the fuck you reaching for the stars? Nigga?
Yeah, exactly. Stay in your lane. The fuck?
Yeah, but so it kicked off a beef, you know. Diss songs between him. You know, T.I.'s son came in there. Both sons.
And they were rapping about 50?
Yeah, both rapping against 50. Yeah,
I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Is it worth it?
No.
That might even be better than what we just played. The right one.
His second son could rap, but not the one that looks like his mom.
King?
Yeah, he can't rap.
Oh, he can't rap?
No.
That's the one who's a fucking dickhead.
He's a crash out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good, I'm glad he's untalented. I'd hate to give him any kind of compliment. All right, that's, I don't know. I don't even know why I played it. I kind of regret it now. Nothing to say.
Kind of regret it on what?
Playing the fucking T.I. song. It didn't give me anything. I got nothing out of it.
I mean, it just, I don't know.
He's a great comedian.
All right, what topics we getting into?
We gotta.
You still
gotta watch his stand up.
You come on this bitch lying.
His unwarranted, unearned stand up special.
What's it called?
My Ghetto Therapy or something like that.
Oh my fucking God. Oh,
therapy
ghetto
session.
Therapy. Oh, what a segue.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hold on, hold it.
White for it.
There it is.
Hey.
Jamming Crockett.
Damn.
She done lost.
This is the last time we gonna have to play her theme song, man.
I don't think it's last time. I think she's gonna go into media.
Podcast.
Or do you think she's gonna stay in politics?
I think she's gonna stay in politics.
Well, this is her, I believe, her concession speech, and she got fucking washed.
And the guy that won is terrible too.
Yeah, but I do have something that I think there is like sort of a silver lining to this whole thing. Let me just play it.
So that's my news, is that we're not going to have election results tonight, in my opinion, based upon what specifically is taking place in Dallas County.
Oh, they're cheating?
Unfortunately,
they're cheating?
This is what Republicans like to do.
Wait, what?
And so they specifically targeted Dallas County, and I think we all know why. So,
yeah, we cheated her out of winning so that we could put another far left Democrat in office. That's definitely MAGA. It's definitely our MO.
She gonna claim we cheating when she was fighting against somebody on her own team.
Yes.
What a loser!
In their own election.
What a loser! There's no. Come on, man. Just say it with grace, bro. Don't be an election denier. Huh?
Ah, there you go.
Be an election denier.
That is un-American, as they say.
Very un-American. Almost. It might be fascist. Is Jasmine Crockett a fascist?
She sounded like MAGA. Sound like MAGA to me.
Find me those votes.
Yeah.
I want you to enjoy yourselves, but
She actually said, "Find me them votes." There's a difference.
She had to black it up.
DEM.
be back tonight because I have no idea of when we're going to get results, and I fully anticipate it won't be until tomorrow. So, I love y'all too.
Ooh, we love you.
Thank you.
Just not enough to vote for you in mass.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, 47% of them. Well, here's the thing I think that this shows, right? And I could be wrong because it is Democrats, it is liberals we're talking about. However, the ones in Texas, at least, are, even though they're liberals, they'd still rather, because James Tallarico, I've heard of him, he claims to be a Christian.
He said God was non-binary.
I know. However, that's their like, to a Democrat, he's still claiming to be a Christian. To me, this is kind of showing that they'd still, like, even the Democrats are like, we'd rather Christian men than fucking ghetto hood rats to be in office.
Also, the I just like how her language changed up. You know, she's not all like ghetto here.
Yeah,
she wasn't ghetto when she was talking in the other interviews, but yeah, it just depends on when it comes out. And I think that's probably what lost her too, because people could tell she's inauthentic.
Yeah, I get the feeling that America's just done, period, with the hood rat game. Like, we see where that goes. It doesn't sell. It's not attractive. Not to
America at large, but to the people that watch like Baddies Club on Tubi, then yeah.
Yes.
Then yeah, of course.
But it's not. I just don't think it works. I don't think it works the way they think it does. I think even with Kamala, the whole code switching thing, I think that turns people off.
It does.
There's something obviously fake about it. Just what it is in nature is fake. Let's see. I can't find it now, but there was this. Let me see if I could find it here. Buy me some time.
Yeah, buy me some time. Buy me some coffee. You can do that at buymeacoffee.com/Misfit Nation. That is buymeacoffee.com/Misfit Nation. Send us your grit money. You know,
grits.
Yeah, your little side money. Pay your tithes first. You know, that's important.
Is this her? Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it'd be funny to play some of her like acting like a cocky bitch.
About winning? She's gonna win that shit. She knew for sure she was gonna win that shit.
Pre-election. Oh, I think this is the one.
Now, to be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with being cocky. I think there has to be some sort of confidence if you're running for office, but
well, not arrogance though, where you're like where she was saying, remember a big quote was she was asked, how are you gonna sway MAGA voters to vote for you? And she said she didn't need them.
I don't need them. Well, I guess you do. I guess you do.
I guess your voters didn't fucking turn out. I can't find it now, but fuck it. Not necessary. Well, yeah, so Jasmine Crockett, I mean, also, should we show James Tallarico?
Mm-hmm. We need to show who beat her.
Tallarico. I first heard of this guy because people were trying to get him to debate Andrew Wilson.
I remember seeing him on that 20 versus 1 show. I mean, he's
our southern border.
He's about as left as you can get.
Yeah, this is him talking about the border, which he.
By the way, guys, when you're listening to this, keep in mind this is who Nick wants you to vote for to spite Republicans.
Oh, this is a perfect candidate for the Groypers to get behind.
Yep.
He's white. He's Christian. It's easy to ignore his fake Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
They did it with Hitler. Oh.
Ooh. It's a sore spot.
Our southern border should be like our front porch. There should be a giant welcome mat out front.
Well, you know what? That's not even fair to because that's a clip. He actually says there should be a giant welcome mat with a big door. So I feel like they were trying to clip that disingenuously.
Disingenuous.
Let's see. Did you say, what is this? I've never heard of this one.
Wait, what was that quote?
Let's just play it.
In the Gospel of Thomas, which was later omitted from the Bible by church officials, the Gospel of Thomas quotes Jesus as saying, when you make the male and female one and the same, when the male is not male, when the female is not female, then you will enter the kingdom of God.
Is he trying to make that an argument for transgenderism?
That's what it sounds like.
I don't know. I feel like that might be a bit of a reach. Where's the fucking clips that I was seeing?
Even if that was a direct quote from a book in the Bible that was being omitted, it has nothing to do with transgenderism. If anything, that has to do with God saying, "Let go of your humanness, and be more like me. Follow me." And you're
okay. I see what you're saying.
You're no longer a male. You're no longer a female. You're walking with Christ.
Like in heaven doesn't matter.
No, your identity. Let go of your identity. It doesn't matter. It's what you say all the time. It's just you say it more crassly.
I think there's a reason why certain books of the Bible were omitted because they were proven to be horseshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there's identities in heaven?
I think male and female.
Sure. But do you think there's identities? Like you think?
No, I don't think it's like I'm a black man in heaven.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
I don't think there's any of that.
It's stupid.
Before we go further, I want to acknowledge that our trans community needs abortion care too.
Okay, he completely just negated his Christianity.
Needs abortion care.
Texas is something we have to do every day.
I've never seen a Christian go for abortion care.
To push and call it care. Abortion care? That's even worse than what the liberals say. That's why I'm saying these fucking fake Christians, and at least he's honest enough to be a Democrat
and not try to be a Republican. Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I say they're fucking worse. At least the fucking the liberals will hide it in some soft language. This guy's like, no, we need abortion care. Fucking retard.
Wow.
I don't know. I just can't. I can't believe somebody that could claim to be a Christian and a liberal at the same time.
What happened to Texas is what I want to know. Because when I was growing up,
it got gay. That's what happened.
When I was growing up, Texas was one of those places where it was like, nah, this is conservative land. None of this shit. You think a Christian could be saying this in Texas 10 years ago? Absolutely not. It's crazy.
I think what happened was all the people that moved from California to Texas brought their shitty politics over.
That makes fucking sense. That makes perfect sense, actually.
It's too close. That's why I like to be down here in Florida.
Yeah.
We're just hanging right off the edge.
I mean, look, we it's not really the cities, because the cities unfortunately are lost. You know, but it's up to the rednecks up north and the West Coast to keep us sane, because I can't count on the people over here.
I tend to find that's who, like, even on the right, and I could be wrong on this, like, if you look at percentages or whatever, but even those are still the ones that are like, no, I'm MAGA all the way. Like, they're not going to groiperism.
Yeah.
They're the one, because they're actually out fucking working and they own businesses and they have families. They're not internet jerk-offs.
They don't have a problem with fucking Jews.
They might. They don't
blame Jews for everything. He said they might.
I'm not going to say all that now. Well, speaking of which, let's get to Groiper talk.
Oh, early.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, let's start with this, because I saw this. I think this is another one of those reaches as far as the war. Now, they're claiming that Trump is calling it a war now, but I didn't see what they were claiming. That was Alex Jones, but now it's like, because of last week, I heard him say that, and I went, well, did he? I don't know. I kind of like can't trust Alex Jones now.
Yeah, did he really look into that? It's crazy you got to say that about Alex.
Oh, was it a reach? Yeah, last week when he's on, oh yeah, Trump said he announced a forever war, and then you read the headline that he based it off of, and it's like, no, he just said we have enough to fight forever if we wanted to.
Right.
So, I mean, well, here's another, like, I think it's a bit of a reach. They're claiming this is proof that Israel is controlling our media and censoring our media to kind of control the narrative on this whole war thing.
Okay.
And they're using this as an example. This is CNN over in Tehran.
Want to go up there. We're not showing you that because we're not going to show, the Israeli government does not allow us or want us to show where that may have come up, that interceptor. But I'm not.
Okay. What's the big deal with that?
They're saying that they're saying the quiet part out loud.
No, idiots. Israel doesn't want to give up their military secrets.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Are they fucking retarded?
Yo, that's so crazy.
Why is it so hard to think that, like to understand that?
Because people only want to see what they want to see, Chris. That's what it is. You know, it's plain if you just look past your whatever you got going on and see that no, they don't want to put where they're intercepted rockets on camera for the entire world to see. It's not that hard.
It's not something they're and even if it was like they're controlling the media, like it's like we get why you don't give away your fucking military secrets to the media. They didn't say where there's a slaughter going over there, but they told us not to record it. That'd be different.
And you know, it's CNN. I still think there's shit reporting. She did it on purpose.
Yeah, I'm not defending CNN on this.
I know. But it's the way she stated it. Oh, Israel won't let us. It's like, well, why won't they? Why won't they let her? You say it's restricted information, classified.
She even said it. She said because they don't want us to show where the interceptors are.
Yeah.
Perfectly, it makes a lot of sense.
Makes sense to me.
I feel like she almost still said too much. These motherfuckers will look and go, wait, she pointed in a 45 degree.
It was towards the east. I know because I prayed that direction every day.
It is right here. Points at a map. Yeah, I think that's weak. I think that's a reach. I don't think that's saying the quiet part out loud.
Well, hold on. I want to read that first comment. That just looks like it's juicy.
Okay, let's see. CNN
openly admitting Israel's censorship on live TV is the most honest moment mainstream media has had in years. Time to stop pretending our allies. Let us see the full picture.
And it's funny how, like, at the beginning, I don't think you said this, but it's like what I was saying could be construed as I was defending CNN. No, the Groypers are defending CNN. Now they're saying that they're being honest.
It's the most honest thing I've seen on mainstream media in years.
What are you talking about? Oh my God, man. They're so brave.
So brave. Yeah, I mean, another part of that is it's cool. Like, CNN is the media, but I really get all my news from X. And X is unfiltered. Like, you see, like, real time what's really happening in the world. And it's really easy to discern who the bad guys are if you just look at X.
Well, I kind of get my news everywhere, but we've been using this word a lot, discernment. I'll see even something on X. I'll watch the video, I'll read the caption, but I don't just believe the caption. You know what I mean?
Can't believe the caption, yeah.
I'll go into the comments, see what everybody's saying about it. There's fact checks. There's all different types of stuff. Then I'll run with the fact checks, look that up, see if there's like anything to it. That's why I've really whittled it down to just when it comes to reporting, so to speak, on this show, I'm more like, what is like proven? What is true? And then we can speculate beyond that. But what is like, what's the truth here?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like, it's like the Epstein thing. What's the truth? All right, there are Epstein files. The truth is there's a lot of people named in them. And the truth is a lot of them are named for a bunch of like nonsense. There's no real like proof that we've seen yet, except for certain people. Again, Prince Andrew. I think there's some hard evidence.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton, you could say. Actually, we can get into Bill Clinton later.
Yeah. Get into Bill. Get into Bill.
Bill been getting into other things himself. Now you see the new thing that the Groypers are trying to do.
Is this Dan?
Is this? I think this is Jake Shields.
Oh, this is Jake.
Yeah, he's talking to Sneeko, and the new thing that the Groypers are pushing is that we need to unite. We need to get rid of all of our differences. And then unite with Muslims. Because Christianity and Islam are actually closer together than Judaism and Christianity.
That's so insane.
So listen, this is him. I guess Sneeko's trying to get Jake Shields over to Islam.
Inshallah, when are you going to become Abdul Jake Shields and finally, worship the one true God and no other idols without him? When are you going to?
There is one God, but we can love God and Jesus. Well, I guess you guys do. So
we do love God and Jesus, the Messiah, and He's going to come back. We love Jesus, we revere Him as a prophet, and we worship the one true God. Jake, I see it. I don't know. I'm not trying to force it, but don't you see it? It's
right now. I'm trying to bring Christians and Muslims together. It's obviously a different religion, but they have to realize that they're such a close religion versus the people who, they literally killed Christians' God and they killed your Savior.
Well, it's not just about other people, Jake. I mean, it's also about you. It's also about your salvation. You're doing a great job, trying your best to get truth out there. But it's also about you, Jake Shields, individually, right?
I'm slowly getting there. It just takes a while when you grow up non-religious to process it all, and you start realizing. Over the last year, I've seen there clearly is a God. I think longer than that, but you're seeing there's a spiritual battle being played out, and that these evil people also believe it and worship these demons and do sacrifices. Once you start seeing all this crazy shit's real, then it's like there better be a God if there's a devil.
I agree with that last part.
I think logically you'd have to agree with that last part.
So
Which
how?
I think evil's existence is the very reason that there is a God. You know what I mean? Because you can't have good without bad. So if there's inherently evil, then there has to be inherently good.
Well, how does he reconcile with the fact that, you know, Islam allows honor killings, it allows pedophilia, it allows incest, it allows pretty much everything that we don't in Christianity? In what way are we the same? Like, is the religions even similar?
Not even close. And also, I can't remember, and I'm not saying Israelis or Israelites have never killed Christians. I'm not saying that. But I can't remember in recent history a video being recorded of Israelis chopping the heads off of Christians. But
Or
I can,
anybody.
But I can point to videos of Islamists doing it today.
Yeah.
So, you can miss me with this whole togetherness shit. They want us all dead. And they say it.
We had the guy who we just killed, the leader of fucking Iran, who was saying death to America.
Absolutely.
What, the day before?
Absolutely. And Jake Shields wants to come together with them. Fuck out of here, bro. Hit his
The fuck
head-
is he talking
hit
about?
His head too many times.
Here's the other thing that doesn't make any sense. How, and I know how, but how does it make any sense in that, like, they revere Jesus Christ as the Messiah, right? But, like, how does that even make any sense with Islam? Because the idea, I believe, is that Jesus Christ came as the Messiah, and then they believe that because his word got corrupted, that that God sent another prophet, which would be Muhammad, to correct it. But what doesn't make sense is the correction is completely, it goes against Jesus's word, like Jesus's entire teachings and philosophies. So is he saying that Jesus was wrong?
You can't correct something that was perfect, Chris. So it's like, you're already starting from a losing point to try and say that you're going to correct the word of Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah,
and then claim to say that he's the Messiah. So who's the Messiah? Is it Jesus or is Muhammad?
Well, how can both be true?
You can only have one.
It doesn't make any sense. And then when you actually look at what Islam is, it's basically plagiarizing the Bible, and then the Prophet Muhammad adding his beliefs and his horseshit into it, which the Prophet Muhammad also, he was essentially like a politician in his time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, like, a lot of people get it twisted, in that they'll go, well, it's them taking their religion and putting it into politics. And you could say that about Christianity, because we do that, and I think we need to do that more, is govern from Christian ethics. I don't think there's, like, anything wrong with that. I think that's totally fine. The liberals fucking hate it. But it's like the fact is that the Prophet Muhammad was essentially a politician, and he didn't turn a religion into politics. He turned politics into a religion.
Yes.
That's why I don't look at Islam as fully a religion. I see it more as a political movement. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very political religion, quote unquote religion. And then everything that's, like, you know, like, they'll point at that's, like, you know, good is basically plagiarized from the Bible. And
and then the rest of it is horseshit.
Well, it doesn't. They have no moral grounding to it. Like, if they don't believe Jesus is the true Messiah, they and Sneeko, I think, is kind of wrong in even what Muslims believe. I think they just believe he was a prophet. They don't believe that Jesus was the Messiah.
Yeah, they believe he's in hell.
Yeah.
So how could the Messiah be in hell?
I feel like, well, I don't think they believe he's in hell. Like, Muslims actually revere Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying it doesn't make sense. It's just like they're like, yeah, and we revere Jesus too. They're just throwing shit into it. It's almost like the reason why they don't eat pork. There's actually no grounding to that. They literally just plagiarized from the Old Testament, which Christians don't even follow anymore. Because, and again, if they believe Jesus was the Messiah, they wouldn't have a problem with eating pork. Because the idea is that when Jesus came, he basically, every animal on earth became clean.
Right.
So that's why we don't follow the practices anymore as far as eating pork and, certain things. They do it, but they have no reason to it. It's just
there's no logic behind it.
God said
it's there's no reasoning behind it.
Yeah. Why do you pray 5 times a day? Because God told Muhammad to pray 5 times a day. Okay. What's the reasoning? There's no reason to it. God has reason. God is reason. So I don't it just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. And to say that we're the same, like it's actually we're much closer. I'm not even telling him he has to think that we're closer to Jews, but again, Muslims, really?
Not even, yeah.
Islam?
Furthest away from them, actually.
It's actually a perversion of our scripture. Okay, let's go to. Wait, let me just play the one of them saying, and then I got something funny too. Da da da.
26,000, was it 26,000 Muslims? I was looking something up. Kind of to do with this. Give me 2 seconds.
Go ahead. I'll actually play this.
So I was just, I'm big into history, so I was watching this history thing on YouTube the other day. I came across what's called it was the Battle of Montesquieu. And that,
never heard of this.
This was a battle between a Muslim leader. His name was Saladin, versus a young king with leprosy. And the king with leprosy was a Christian, and he led 500 men into battle and killed 26,000 Muslims and won that battle. Yeah, it was crazy. Eventually they lost because they were just overwhelmed. And then that led into the Crusades, so it was a bigger.
I was about to ask.
It was a bigger meaning, but I just thought the story was interesting because here you have a guy who, he's a young king. He's dying, like visibly dying. He's falling, like body parts pussing on the battlefield, but yet he was able to lead his men into battle and defeat the scourge. I think we need to bring that back.
Well, that's what I was about to bring up too. Did they forget that like who we were fighting in the Crusades? It was Muslims.
Exactly. That's not togetherness. That's not close.
That's actually like a long-standing history of having major differences with this fucking group of people.
Absolutely.
I don't know what's like and his argument, like his comparison in why he thought they were both the same, they were both just as evil, is he goes, well, he said something that there was wars or whatever between Muslims and Christians, and he goes, and then the Jews, they killed our savior. So, and it's like you don't understand the context of like the Bible. Like that was it's kind of what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
However, in the context of it, the Jews that killed him a day before were heralding him as the Messiah. They wanted him to be the Messiah.
Absolutely.
They just lost faith, which was
part of the plan.
That was kind of what was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Jesus was supposed, like, to be mad that they crucified Jesus is completely negating the whole reason he was here. Had he not been crucified, there wouldn't be Christianity.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been the Messiah.
I also don't like that argument because to argue that the Jews killed Jesus would be to say that he's dead, and he's not. So
good point.
Just
he
by
resurrected.
Just by that alone, it's not an argument to me.
He's not like it wasn't like killing Malcolm X. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That death was final.
Yeah. Exactly. So I just think it's stupid. I think it's really just all stupidity.
It's Takea, really. I don't think it's stupid. I think on Sneeko's part, it's Takea. I think Jake Shields is stupid.
Jake Shields is a dummy.
Yeah, Jake Shields is stupid. But Sneeko knows what the fuck he's doing, bro.
Again, though, it's proof to me that the only thing that they care about is aligning with the hatred of Zionists.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
That's it.
Like, that's the only thing they have in common. Only thing. And the crazy thing is, they hate them for, like, I was going to say, actually, I could be wrong on that. I was going to say they hate them for different reasons, but not even.
I think they hate them for the same reason.
It's the same, like, belief that they're being oppressed.
They control everything. They control your job. They control the media. Look, there might be some aspects where Jews own those things, but that doesn't necessarily mean they control it.
You could even concede that, yeah, they own the majority of it. What's the, like...
The bigger question is, what does that do for your life? How does that stop you? You let that hamper you? Sound like a you problem.
Yeah. I just stay consistent. It's the same thing I told black folks when they were crying about white supremacy.
Stop being a victim.
You're being a victim.
Mm-hmm.
You're blaming your failures and your shortcomings on a boogeyman because you can't admit and take responsibility.
And so you got the number one victim on the screen right now.
Yeah, he gets into... We've gotten into... Again, Nick is becoming like Sneeko in a way. We've seen right-wing conservative Nick. We've seen chill, laid-back Nick.
We've seen comedian Nick.
We've seen comedian Nick.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen shock jock Nick.
Yes.
Anti-Jew Nick.
I think that's just Nick.
And now I introduce you to hippie. Let's all get along, Nick.
Tree hugging Nick.
Rodney King Nick.
Rodney King.
He's claiming that we need to just let go of left-right politics.
Oh, let bygones be bygones.
It's all just a distraction, man.
Oh, he's doing one of those. Yo, that's a nigga, man. He's just being a nigga, bro. At this point, he's just being a nigga, bro.
Fucking jerk-offs.
Here's my message. As things get real, this is a very important message, and it has a lot to do with Elijah. We have to put all the differences aside. We really do. We have to put the differences aside, left and right, Republican, Democrat, Christian, Muslim, white, black, men, women. We have to put all that aside and stand against the occupation. Let me put it very simply.
Occupation?
In terms everybody can understand. Our country is under a hostile occupation. That's what it is. Our government is occupied. Our government, our elites, all the institutions that control the country. The United States of America is an occupied nation. We are occupied by a hostile alien force, and they have so much control that they are able to send our sons and daughters, the bravest and best among us, to kill and die for their agenda. It has nothing to do with protecting America. It has nothing to do with defending the homeland, our interests, anything like that. Our sons and daughters, the bravest and best among them that volunteer and take up arms, are being sent to kill and die, to take life and give up their own lives for the agenda of this hostile occupying force. Call it what you want. Israel, world Jewry, organized Jewry, a Jewish fifth column. That is what is happening. And
so his idea is that we then, because he said Christian, Muslim, like he's saying we need to let all that go. So we're supposed to just let go of all of our ethics and morals and foundational principles
to come together against the Jews, Chris.
Based on what though? Like
they have too much control in this country.
This is
occupied.
Let me tell you what Nick Fuentes is doing. He's making a secular argument. This is secular humanist argument.
Okay.
We need to let go of all of our morals and then just go after the Jews based on no morals because none of our morals will line up.
Because they don't even matter at this point.
Just forget about all that and go after one group of people. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And I don't care what you say. I'm never voting for Democrats again. Never. Because I just don't see it. I've seen them gone. Their axioms are way too far from mine. Like they just do not line up. So I don't see how he says that we now lay everything down and then we team up with abortionists, Satanists, pedophiles. At least pedophile. What is it called? Soft on pedophile people.
Soft on pedophile. Understand.
LGBTQ. And is he stupid enough to believe that they're going to do the same thing? They're going to let go of all of their horseshit?
That's the thing, though. They're just going to do more of what you're already seeing, Nick, and they're not going to stop fucking with the Jews. That's the other thing. He thinks just because you voted Democrats that the Jews are just going to go away. No, they're going to work with the Democrats because Jews can work with everybody. Fucking asshole.
And then we're just going to, all right, so what do we like, how does this make sense? I don't understand his logic in any of this. Like, are we teaming up to fight Israel, but then we're just going to ignore all of our domestic problems and all of our, like, you know, the border and immigration and the fact that fucking Muslims are buying land and building
let him tell it.
Muslim cities?
Let him tell it. None of those things are getting done because everything's happening for Israel instead. Which is not true.
That's all a distraction.
Right. It's all a distraction. You're right. They do need to do something about those land grabs. That's got to stop.
I'm just saying, like, what is the logic in it? Are we gonna let's just give it up to the Muslims and we're gonna go fucking lock our arms with Muslims and go fight the Jews?
Yeah, just for us to win and then the Muslims to stab us right in the back. That's exactly what would happen in that dumbass scenario. That's exactly what would happen because he can't trust them.
It's even in that case, it's not even just the Muslims. Does he not think the fucking leftists are going to stab him in the back?
That too.
And Nick Fuentes, of all people, should know this better than anybody.
But that's what makes it feel like a psyop to me because you think he, of all people. Even if this administration wasn't doing what he wanted, because of the way he was treated by the Democrats, he wouldn't even utter those words.
I want to show you something. Continue what you were saying.
Well, I just want to shout out. I wish I knew this young lady's name. I saw her post on X. She made a really good point about Nick. She said that Nick doesn't really believe the things that he says, but he has to be on the fringe to keep his fans because it's the only thing that has his fans separate from anybody else.
Yes.
So if he started having reason and talking like me or you, then he'd just become part of a bigger collection where now he could just isolate himself and isolate his fans and make it like a niche thing.
They're doing the same exact thing that Candace did, except they're all smarter than she is. And they're able to make it like a little more subtle. Now they're just outright saying it. I told you it's much like you know, fucking sticking it in. You don't just ram it right in. It's like anal. Your first time you go anal with a girl. You don't just ram it in. You gotta
ease into that, man.
Spit on the head a little bit, polish it, ease it in. That's what they did with their liberalism.
I have to loosen it up with a toy first. Feel me? Get it right.
So I mean, again, anybody that's like, tell me where I'm wrong on this. Tell me how it benefits us to team up with leftist Satanists who want to kill us and Muslims that want to kill us.
It doesn't benefit us at all. It only benefits you if you believe the Jews are controlling, then it may benefit you in thinking that. But again, it's not going to solve your problem. They're just going to work with the Democrats.
Here's where I think Nick, because Nick's been like ignoring the whole thing of him being a plant, the whole like all the accusations actually becoming like a really like it's a growing accusation. Nick is a psyop, a Democrat psyop. This is how I know it's getting so big. He's finally starting to acknowledge it, and he's starting to try to defend it.
Really?
And I'm a fan of people who are good. Like, even if I think it's bullshit and I go, you fucking bullshitted your way out of that, I got to give you credit. He's not even doing that.
Really?
Yeah, he's literally just going, he'll read a message. They're calling you a Democratic psyop. He'll just go, to those people that say that, fuck you, you piece of shit. He has no argument or no defense of it. He just
lashes out.
He lashes out. He gets triggered. And I think he thinks it's a good defense. Like and you're right, it goes into the echo chamber that he's built. His fans see it and they go, yeah, he's really giving them what for, man.
He's really telling them off.
Really going at it. But there's no substance to anything he's saying.
I'm out. And I'm already getting attacked. Everybody's already attacking me. You're a Democrat. You're a Fed. You know what my answer is now? Fuck you. Fuck you. I am in my era.
By the way, he goes, you know what my answer is now? As if he's been like fighting that off and he's been killing people in debates and proved he's not a fucking psyop.
First time he ever answered it.
Yeah, you know what I say to that now? Finally had it. It's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Piss off.
I don't give a fuck anymore, okay? I'm seriously over it. Like, I am past it. I'm in my villain era. I'm in my era of I don't give a fuck. People are saying, you're a Democrat, you're a Fed. It's like, hey, asshole, we are at war with Iran, okay? Wake up. Like, trust the plan, vote for Trump. What are you, 8 years old? You can call me a Democrat. You can call me whatever you want. I'm playing both sides. Okay, we play both sides like Chanel. We're playing both sides. Democrat, Republican. I am going with whatever hates my enemies more. And right now, Republicans are my enemies. I want to destroy
And see
them.
right there, Nick said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with voting for people who, like, based on your morality or based on your principles or your Christian ethics, or in his case, his Catholic ethics.
Who he perceives to be the enemy.
It's who hates my enemy more. Which, again, isn't even Christian ethics.
The enemy of
You're supposed to love your enemy.
Is my friend.
But that's why hating your enemy, I think that's why, again, Christianity, it's such a durable philosophy, even, is that's why you don't hate your enemies. You become fucking blinded. You lose it in your emotions for your hatred.
For your hatred. Where you
loving
do anything.
Loving your enemy, as hard as it is, and is like, even sometimes it's like an impossible fucking thing, it, at least the effort in it makes you smarter. It makes you less emotional.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you more strategic. Let me play one more clip, and then I got the funny part of this.
Oh shit, Lisa Marie said the same thing. I didn't even see that. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yes. These are quick clips.
You're good.
I don't want to spend too much time on the grapes.
We're giving the grapes
on the goyim.
The goyim unite. Oh man.
So, like his fan base now, because there's people that actually think and go, wait a minute. They ask the same question we do. How do we unite with the Satanists and the people who want to continue aborting babies and the people who hate us and that want to kill us?
Okay, so maybe his fans aren't all
and
fucking
cancel
retarded.
us. Well, this is, I think, one of them asking him, like, I think along the immigration thing. They're going to open up the borders again. How is that going to help us?
There would have been no generational run if Kamala was elected. He'd be in jail over hate speech.
Well, we don't know that, actually. You know what? First of all, that's not even true. This whole, like, you'd be in jail. I don't know, man. I wasn't in jail under Biden. And all the people that did get put in jail, they got let out. So I don't think that's true. All you idiots do is you overstate the risks of a
That's one of those things we have to kind of break down. He's trying to soft pedal Democrats and like, no, I don't think it would have been that bad. It's like, motherfucker, we were literally losing our channels.
And he belittled the people that were released because he acts like the Democrats released him.
Yes.
It was
like they finally came to their senses and really that was Trump that did that and the Democrats bitched about it.
Lost their minds, yeah.
What world are we living in?
But that's what I'm saying. Nick has become one of these people where I say it all the time. There's just some people that we can't cohabitate with. Like we can't come to an agreement. We can't sit down and have a conversation. There's nothing for us to talk about. We're either gonna walk away or we're gonna fight. Like that's where we're point that we're at. I think we're in this country with everybody because I just don't want to hear if you're for trans and you're for all this other bullshit. I don't want to hear it. And if you're willing to vote for that because of your obsession with Jews, I don't want to hear from you either.
I'm at the place that I think the less that we even, I don't want to say acknowledge it, but the less that I think we make it more of like serious. Like if the first person came to a serious debate about transgenderism and everybody just laughed them out of the building. Like there was a time where conservatives were too like soft with the whole thing. Racism, the border, LGBTQ stuff. Like they just let it go. They should have been there defending it and been there arguing it.
The turning point was the cake incident.
I think the turning point was Trump.
No, I'm talking about when it changed. Like when conservatives like eased off a little bit and started letting people live their lives. You know, that's what they always wanted to do. I think it was the cake thing.
I think that happened under Trump, didn't it?
Did it?
Yeah. I think the turn of the attitude was Trump.
The attitude against it, yes.
Yeah.
The attitude against it, yes, was Trump.
All right, let me just continue this.
I don't think that's true. All you idiots do is you overstate the risks of a Democrat and you understate the risks of a Republican. So you just create this totally false reality where it's like if Democrats win, it's going to be a worst nightmare ever. And if the Republicans win, it's going to be the best thing ever. And it's like, no. Democrats are not going to be that bad. And
Again, that's a straw man too. No one says, I think even on the right wing, like maybe there's some hyperbole, but I don't think anybody says it's going to be the best thing ever.
Like if
we'll even go like, look, this is how we always put it. We'll go, we're not saying the right wing are the greatest people on earth, but they're better than the Democrats. They're better at running cities than the Democrats. And it's not this like figment of our imagination. We fucking see it every single day, Nick.
If Michelle Wu and Dan Crenshaw were on the ticket for Florida, I'm voting for Dan Crenshaw. I hate Dan Crenshaw. I think he's a rhino. I don't even think he's a real Republican. But just the fact that he's in that seat, and I know what Michelle Wu is capable of because of the party she's in, I'm gonna vote for the one-eyed guy.
At least we'll stay in place.
We'll stay in place.
We're not gonna get worse. I think that's the thing we've accepted. I think most Republicans or most right wingers are kind of accepting that. We're not saying that the right wing is perfect, but we're just saying that we've realized that they run cities and states and the government pretty much period much better than the secular humanist liberals.
Just look, the proof is in the pudding.
It is what it is.
Look at the cities. Look at the states. Look at the cities. And who are they run by?
Yeah. Well, I think even Republican-run cities are less violent. They're richer. They're cleaner.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. We see it. I don't know. Like I guess again, don't believe your lying eyes.
Yeah, it's the Jews, man. It's a Jewish hologram. That's what you're looking at. It's not real. They use the Iron Dome to beam that into your vision.
Well, again, why doesn't he ever acknowledge that all the Jews that he's pointing out and having a problem with are all liberal Jews, liberal reformed Jews, the Satanists and the even the whole Epstein Island thing. They're not real. They're not like religious Jews.
Yeah, I think he would lose a lot of his fans if he made that distinction.
He can't.
Yeah.
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 It's easier. Again, just like, oh, well, let's just hate all white people. Who cares about if you're Irish or you're Italian or like white people that were persecuted in this country? Like,
Hey,
fuck that. You're white.
Hotep Nick.
Hotep Nick.
Republicans are not that good. That's why you play both sides, dumbass. You play both sides. Whatever the outcome is, you play both sides. Goyim need to learn. Anybody that tells me never to consider voting Democrat is telling me not to play both sides, and I'm never going to do that. I will always play both sides. That's what we have to do. That's what they do. That's what they do. Anybody that tells you don't have options is trying to scam you. Anybody that ever tells you don't get a second opinion, you have no other options, this is the only thing you can do, that person is trying to trick you into doing something that is against your best interests. Okay?
What does he mean by play both sides?
He's talking about
appeal to both sides.
I'm assuming he's talking about leveraging your vote, which, you know, I'm not necessarily opposed to leveraging your vote, but again, who are we voting for, right? I would leverage my vote in a Republican race. That's where I would leverage my vote to see which Republican I like better. But again, if we're going off of values and what these people run off, by my values, I can't vote for them. So I don't have another choice, actually. Just based off of my values, I don't have another choice.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like, how can you, like black churches, how can you be a black church and fucking vote for abortion rights and all that shit?
Yeah, I agree. All right, well let's I guess let's move on.
I'm sorry, can you buy me some time?
Yeah.
Don't buy me a coffee.
Oh, last bit of yeah, never mind. Let's see. We appreciate you guys in the chat. Sorry, I've been ignoring the chat all night. Let's see, getting Fuentes fatigue. I feel you. All right. I mean, I think it's important to go after the guy. I think he gets soft pedaled a little too much on the right wing. But I get you. I understand. You don't want to see the same thing. Sorry, I'm having a problem with my fucking scroll here every single time. Final Frontier, shout outs to you. Trying to find some good comments here. They think Fuentes is the future president. Yeah, again, that's why I feel like it's like we have to hit this guy because people on the right are fucking scared for some reason. They're bitches. I think they're waiting to see. There's a lot of people that wait to see if something is popular before they actually say it. So, I've never been that type of person. But yeah, I think I've documented pretty well the downfall of Nick Fuentes. Can you use your down arrow to scroll? No, I can't. It's just retarded. It's all retarded.
Twitter problems?
I looked it up online too. Like, is there an issue with my life that I don't have scroll bars? Did I do something? Did I piss off the gods?
You pissed off the scroll bar gods? Nigga? What the fuck?
Can I do some penance to get my scroll bar back?
You probably just need a mouse or some shit. You over there using that keypad. You had that keypad for about 13 years, nigga. That's why the shit had no scroll bar.
It has nothing to do with the hardware. It should be there anyway.
It's like invisible. It's there for me. Look. Boom. Scroll bar.
Show off. Your fancy scroll bars. All right. Oh. Let me just do the this last part.
Yeah, do you think?
I know they said they're Fuentes now, but this is also.
They said they're Fuentes out?
This is.
No way.
Fuentes fatigue, I think, was the word.
Lisa, Fuentes fatigue. I feel you, Lisa. We got to call it out, though, because, this guy.
I explained it.
Oh, you did? Okay. I was about to go into a whole spiel.
No, go ahead. I want to see if you say the same thing I said.
Well, yeah, this guy's a fucking chameleon, and if we let him subvert what Trump has built, then all will be for nothing come 2028. Now, I don't think Nick has that kind of power, but it's the seed. I don't like the seed. You can't let a bad seed get planted.
Well, I'll tell you, if Republicans win big, I'm going to take credit for destroying the Groypers.
As he should.
Yes, because I was one of the few that was talking out. I went to war with them. All right. So, remember Goyim Unite?
I did.
2 days later, it's already failed. These niggas couldn't get along. Sneeko and
happened?
Nick Fuentes are now at odds.
What? What happened?
Because Sneeko keeps claiming that, I guess, like, people are going after Muslims because they're brown. He's using the race card.
Ah.
I'll play like 30 seconds. I promise I won't play the whole thing.
No. Let's hear it.
Every time it's like, oh, don't fuck with Iran. These are martyrs. Like, blah, blah. And then they just get obliterated every single time. And then they cope and go, well, that was the next step in our master plan. Was getting caught part of your master plan? Of course. So I say that. And Sneeko takes...
No, that was how the war started. It's not I'm taking offense. Let's analyze this properly. He said it was stupid to insinuate that. Khomeini was 86 years old, and reportedly he had cancer. He would not be that effective at commanding an army at this war. So maybe the most strategic thing he could have possibly done was allow this to happen, stay home, and activate the warrior spirit within his people, something that America and Israel are completely lacking. American soldiers are
the warrior
in D.C.
spirit
right now protesting the war, and then a senator breaks his arm while 4 cops are holding him back. That's the difference.
Personally, and every other way, and goes, oh yeah, for Christians, well, they say that Jesus is a martyr. It's like, dude, it's not that. It's not an attack, dude. It's not an attack.
Yeah, it's not an attack either. It's not an attack either. It's response. He says, hey, what's with the Christian jokes? He started off by saying Muslims are cringe, and then, like, it's just, this is why it's silly and why the Goyim fighting is a waste of time. Because it's the same exact rhetoric from each side, right?
Everything with him is always an attack on brown people.
That's just, he's completely...
Nick Fuentes is hilarious in 1.25x speed.
When you speed him up, it's funny. It's hilarious.
He's even funnier. Well, yeah, it seems like they're kind of bickering.
I want to hear his response to that.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Representing that 100%. If it's an attack on brown people, okay, I'll go in. People already know the olive to brown skin thing. Jesus was from what's now called Palestine. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. It's not an attack on brown people. It's not an ethno-religion. The biggest Muslim country in the world is Asian. Something wrong? It's Indonesia. By that line, if you're going to go off population, then Islam is an Asian religion, not brown. Yellow.
He always interprets it as a white attack on brown people.
I don't. No, I don't. Bosnia is one of my favorite countries in the world. Bosnia is a white majority country. Bosnia is much whiter than America.
Just a joke. We are on the same team, bro. We're on the same team. You think I'm rooting for this? I'm just making light of the situation. And he's like, well, but the Christians always say this, but that... It's like,
This is like that Key and Peele sketch when they had the guns on each other. And he's like, nigga, you like Twilight? Twilight's my jam. And then they both like live their whole life with the guns pointed at each other.
Now, Sneeko said that Jesus is from what's now called, I don't even remember this place. They blew it off the map and I forgot it.
Palestine?
Yes. Bethlehem is where he was born.
Yeah.
Bethlehem's in Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's not that far from the Jerusalem district.
I think they claim all of that is Palestine. The Jews are occupying Palestine right now.
So I thought that little piece at the bottom is what they were talking about. They say the whole Israel is Palestine.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what their argument is.
This guy's fucking retarded. Yeah, it's solidified now. And that entire I didn't realize how retarded that movement was until just now. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's been Israel my entire life. When was it Palestine?
I think it's funny that 2 days ago they were all hugs and kisses. Goyim Unite, they were all hyped up. Nick Fuentes is going, we need to let it all go, the Muslim Christian thing. And then 2 days later, The first conflict they have is that one's a Christian, one's a Catholic, one's a Muslim, and they can't get past that. It's like, yes, nigga, that's the whole fucking conflict.
That's the point.
What, like, how about you do the same, like try to now, like, do the same with Jews. I think there'd be a little more, like, give there. I don't think they'll get past, like, some of them won't get past the anti-Semitism thing. But, like, I think you'd be able to work with them. And even if you're going to say, like, fuck the Jews too, go ahead. But you have to admit, you can't work with Muslims.
Yeah.
Basing this war that you want to go to and removing morality is fucking retarded. I'm sorry to say it.
You might as well just say fuck them both.
Yes, you might as well be Satanist and just go to war for the fuck of it.
That too.
It's the same thing. A war, like, without any kind of morality is just barbarism. It's just sadism.
Yep.
Or nihilism.
Nihilism.
That's what I think
That's
a lot
a good
of this
word.
is, too.
That's a good
Nihilism. Or ism. Just keep throwing out isms. Makes you sound smarter.
Autism.
You know what? Speaking of which,
oh boy,
let's get to the blacks.
Oh boy,
My favorite.
Oh boy, what an opening!
That's a cold opening.
Jesus.
All right. There is. I saw this video. You hear that?
Wait a minute, man. This shit did not start like this, bro. This shit did not start like that, bro.
I'll explain.
Oh, he's got it in his hand. Okay.
Yeah. No. I'm gonna. There's a reason why he started it like that. Stop it. It's TikTok, by the way. That's why.
Oh, this is gonna be a treat.
Retarded.
This looks like Torre's twin. Bore. It's Bore, everybody.
Bore. So basically, he's gonna explain, because we all know the phenomenon of the smoke detector, and for some reason, black folks just don't notice it, or they just get used to it. Is that what it is? What's your theory on it? Because he's going to give us his theory on why black people have the smoke detector problem. Go ahead.
I mean, I just think they're lazy. You know, I just think niggas don't want to go get a 9-volt battery. Niggas don't want to get the ladder and go all the way up there and take it up.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. Niggas
I got bronchitis.
You know, they come home from work. They ain't trying to do nothing but just probably watch Netflix and chill. You feel me? And that little chirping eventually, because everybody hears it, but eventually you don't. Eventually it just becomes part of the day.
It's part of life.
And when it becomes that bad, you have a problem.
It's almost like once they fix it, they'll be like, something's different.
Something's off.
I can't tell what it is, but something different.
I can't concentrate.
I think the house haunted.
I can't concentrate. They fuck around and take the battery back out and go back to normal. No, it's normal again. Fuck.
They change it out with like remote batteries that have been used for 6 months.
I'm being facetious. I do think it just comes down to, them not caring long enough to where it doesn't matter anymore.
I think it comes down to this. I think they're too stupid to know what it is even beeping.
Get the fuck out of here. There's no way.
And too stupid to know how to fix it.
There's no way. How many black people does it take to take out a 9-volt battery?
Apparently not a house full of them. Apparently it takes more. It takes a community, Skrill.
It takes a village. It takes a village.
It takes white friends. You know what I mean?
That's what it is.
Well, let's hear it. He's going to give us the theory on why the smoke detector seems to be prevalent in the black household. Or as we like to call them, hood crickets.
Yo, hood crickets sounds so crazy. We need a hat.
Hood crickets.
Have you ever thought about how we came to associate the beep of a dying fire alarm with being broke? My name is Drew. I'm a sociologist, and sociology is the study of society and human behavior in social contexts, which is obviously an extraordinarily broad area.
I think he's already got it wrong. And he's being a racist, actually. Because he's going, why is the dying fire alarm associated with being broke? No, it's associated with being black. Whether it's true or not, it's specifically like been associated with a black.
It's a black
household.
trope. It's a black trope. It's a black trope.
Yeah, that's why we have it on Can't Take Niggas Nowhere. It's a joke. It's like an inside outside joke.
You Can't Take Niggas Nowhere is where there's the beep. The beep is there.
Yeah, so he's like, it's almost like you know, Joe Biden kind of comment. No, it's not about broke. It's about black. But are you saying all black people are broke?
Oh, Chris, we're not the sociologist. He's a sociologist, right? You know, he studied these things.
Good point.
That's where he got his degree in sociology.
Will actually has a good answer because niggas don't buy batteries. I wonder. That's as good a guess as any.
Niggas don't buy batteries is so funny.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Oh, man.
And by extension a very broad discipline, and so a lot of sociologists choose to concentrate their focuses on really specific topics. One of my 5 major focuses is the biopsychosocial axis, or somatics, and it's exactly what it sounds like. The bio is how we experience our bodies and what goes on in there, what's going on with our heart and our nervous systems. The psycho is how we experience our minds and also how the brain interacts with our bodies. So that's
the psycho is the guy in the fucking bright yellow shirt.
It's not really bright. That's like a mustard.
Is it mustard?
Yeah, it's like a
salmon.
Salmon.
Like peach.
It's mauve. It's mauve. Remember
No, it's like
mauve?
a purple mauve.
Yeah, Jay-Z tried to get that one off.
He did?
Yeah. No, it's not pink. It's mauve. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Didn't Kanye try to get periwinkle off at one point?
He did. Yo, forward thinking, man. You can't, give it to Kanye, man. He'll take it there. Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Woo!
That even sounds like a word that a nigga should know. Periwinkle.
Inspired, where neurotransmitters come in. And the social is how our lived experiences are, at least in part, the responsibility of someone else and vice versa. And today I want to talk about the prefrontal cortex. Now, in order to identify the relationship between beeping fire alarms, being broke, and the prefrontal cortex, we need to understand what the prefrontal cortex is. And I think the easiest way to describe it is the part of the brain that evolved to make all of the stimuli that you're receiving as you go through life into something cohesive. It shows you which stimuli to respond to, which stimuli to ignore. It's how sometimes people can multitask or split their attention between multiple things. But
Do you think in school they teach them to be condescending douchebags when they talk?
No, I think that has to be in you if you go to be a sociologist.
That's how they know. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be a psychologist one day.
Yeah.
Sociologist. That's like the most useless fucking.
That's in you. That's got to be
Study.
in you. And it's not the only thing that's in them, but that's one of them.
Gays love their sociology, huh?
That's how you got to be social. It's a social sexuality, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make sure when you're talking, you use really big words, say them fast. That way people think you're smarter.
Hey, don't be pedantic.
And then you break it down syllable by syllable. Because you want to teach too.
Yeah, you got to teach.
You don't want to.
Each one teach one.
You don't.
One fish, two fish. Red fish, blue fish.
You don't want to pull up the ladder after you get up.
Little crabs in the barrel, man. Yeah, you got to break the cycle, man. You got to break the cycle.
He went to school and learned to come back and teach his people. That's what he did.
The cortex also has a role in governing executive function. And executive function is many things, but I mostly identify it as the ability to identify, initiate, follow through on, and complete a task, as well as behave in ways that are socially reconcilable and handle your emotions. So using the dying fire alarm as the example, you hear the beep, you register what that means. It means that the batteries are dying. You get a stool, you put the stool against the wall, you climb up on the stool, you twist the fire alarm, and you take it down from off the wall. You inspect it, you see what kinds of batteries it needs. You go to your drawer to see if you have those batteries. If you don't have those batteries, you make a point to go to the store that day. You go and get the batteries, you come in, you swap them out, you climb back up on the stool, you put it on the wall, you twist it in, and there you've done it, you've replaced your fire alarm. Or perhaps you live in an apartment and you don't have the money to buy the batteries, so you contact your landlord and you tell them, hey, I need you to switch out the batteries batteries on my fire alarm. Either way, you've identified a task, you've initiated the task, you followed through on the task, and you have completed.
I'm sorry, can you pause it real quick? I'm just so sick and tired of the excuses. And I don't want to come off like a rich asshole, but I've been broke before, like real down bad, where I didn't have 2 pennies to scrape together. But I could have gone to the dollar store and gotten a pack of batteries for $4. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not.
They act like it's the same thing with getting that ID. They act like the most mundane and easiest things to do in the world is the hardest fucking thing for you to do because you're black, and it's insulting.
That's where I think the whole like the nucleus of the whole thing is that they're actually being the fucking racists. You know what I mean? Like, are you telling me that they're not capable of, like, what you just said? Hearing the fire alarm go off, you fucking check it, you see what kind of batteries, you look to see if you have the batteries, which niggas don't do because they know they don't have the batteries.
Nah, niggas that game got the batteries.
What about even, like, taking the thing to the store and matching the battery? You know what I mean? Like, all right, there's like a part of this I don't know now. Let me figure out that. Like, how do people survive? I think that's sort of the, if we're gonna do like psychoanalyze it.
I see where you're going.
How do you get through life without being able to complete mundane tasks? You know what I mean?
Just the simplest shit.
Yes, and fire alarms are pretty important. Smoke detectors, I mean.
Especially
we've been calling them fire alarms.
Black people, they like to cook. We cook a lot, And I think a lot of these house fires that, black people have a lot of house fire problems could be solved if they just fix the fire.
It's also a lot of these new fire alarms. I keep saying fire alarms. Smoke detectors are also carbon monoxide detectors.
Yes, it's important too.
Yeah, so they that happens a lot actually. People don't even know, but yeah, let's see where he's gonna.
I just had to interrupt him because it's just wild to me that he makes it seem like getting the battery is like fucking buying a car. It's not.
It's not.
It's not that hard, bro.
Yeah, it's very like you have to sign papers and read over documents and shit.
Just to get a 9-volt battery, you just need one. Yo, that's so crazy.
Everything has to be a fucking struggle.
Yeah, niggas buy everything else with their food stamps. They could buy some fucking batteries. Fucking kidding me?
That too. You have fucking help already.
That is what's supposed to happen when your prefrontal cortex is functioning exactly as it is supposed to, completely unaccosted, and everything's fine. Okay, so now that we have an understanding of how a functional prefrontal cortex is supposed to operate, we can start to explore this idea of what a dysfunctional or dysregulated prefrontal cortex is supposed to look like. And one of the most common circumstances in which
so he's going to explain the people that why they don't. That's what
I already know. He's gonna be like they're broke. They got bills. They got to go to work. They got stress. They people's going to jail. He's probably gonna blame white people at some point. I already know, bro. I know, bro. Like these people, it's an open book with these people already.
It's gonna be trauma. Yeah.
Identify a dysregulated prefrontal cortex and by extension an inhibited capacity for executive functioning is in people with an ADHD diagnosis. ADHD is characterized by a lot of things, but chief among them, because you have a dysregulated prefrontal cortex, it is the inability to properly manage your emotions, to respond to stimuli tactfully, and also the ability to identify, initiate, follow through on, and complete tasks. This is why kids who have ADHD before they're diagnosed are often identified as being disobedient or never turning in homework. This is also why adults with ADHD can have a hard time being on time to things.
I'll get to the fucking point.
Understand the stimuli.
He's going to explain CPT. So is he saying all black people have ADHD? Is that the argument?
Nah.
Or all broke people have ADHD?
Nah, because Jamaica's got the same thing, and we ain't. I just think it's just a thing. Some people are just have a reputation for not being on time, and it just falls in that category.
Yeah.
Consequences, what you need to do, when you need to do it, and when you need to be there. If the prefrontal cortex is not firing the way it's supposed to, it's just not firing. And no amount of yelling or frustration or cutting people off is going to change that. And that's why we have to give these diagnoses so that we can understand them as these specialized circumstances that they are. But ADHD isn't the only thing that dysregulates the prefrontal cortex. There are a lot of biopsychosocial phenomena that correspond with the dysregulation of the prefrontal cortex or other parts of the brain, like anxiety and depression, but also acute and chronic stress and trauma. And those are the ones that I kind of want to focus on, especially because the definitions of stress and trauma and what constitutes something that is stressful or traumatic isn't really up to you or somebody else. So this idea that someone can say, well, you shouldn't really be experiencing stress, or you don't really have an excuse because what happened to you wasn't that bad. So what, your parents yelled at you, or so what, your parents got a divorce. I know people who've been through worse. I've been through worse. They don't really determine what constitutes something that is.
We're talking about changing batteries in a fucking smoke detector.
I know.
What is he doing?
This is the most. This is the most complicated. He's making the most. What's the saying? He's making a mountain out of a molehill. He's doing that. This is the simplest shit in the world, and he's coming up with these diagnoses and all these reasons as to why somebody can't just get a battery and fix their smoke detector. It's crazy.
This is why therapy and psychology is dead. It's horseshit.
I need to go get me a degree. I could go fucking scam some niggas out of money for that shit. Are you kidding me?
That's exactly.
Sit down. Talk to me about why you can't change your fire alarm. And we can come to an agreement on what we need to do. I'll write you a prescription for propofol.
Sit down and tell me why you're a loser. Go ahead. This is just.
I'm not even listening. I'm fucking doodling. I'm drawing on this notepad here, but it looks like I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh my God! All right, I don't remember this.
Do we even
so
finish
long.
this?
Let's just keep going and see. Because so far it's stress, trauma.
Where is he going with the stress, trauma? Where is that coming from?
All right, I'll skip a little bit past.
Traumatic or stressful. What does is the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis and the sympathoadrenal medullary axis, which are structures within the brain that govern our stress responses. And I don't want to talk too much about the mechanics of those things, but what you need to know is that when they identify something that constitutes stress, that they decide constitutes stress, they release stress hormones. They release cortisol, they release adrenaline, norepinephrine, noradrenaline. And in circumstances where there are continual stressors that they can identify, they are releasing that on a loop. They're releasing it too frequently, and this overwhelms the brain and dysregulates its traditional functions because it's a very delicately balanced system. Now,
I think I know where he's going. He's saying that these stress relievers are on a loop, like I guess in their brain psychologically. He's gonna say that the chirping of because the chirping is also on a loop. Because it's warning you that it's dying, and it's like every 30 seconds. So he's going to try to say that it's like a stimulant for people that have ADHD. That's where I think he's going to go with it.
Right.
There are countless studies, many of which I draw on for my own research, that link the lived experience of low income or impoverished socioeconomic status with deviations in longitudinal adolescent neurological development, which is just adolescent neurological development over time, and well into adulthood. And I just want to make this clear, like, I'm focusing on what's going on with the brain and specifically the prefrontal cortex, but this is not limited exclusively to the prefrontal cortex. This affects the entire brain, and this also affects the entire body. And there are many circumstances.
This guy's really enjoying the taste of his own word salad, isn't he? He's really dabbling. He's dishing and dashing around this vocabulary.
Man, he's just. I wish you would get to the point.
Final Frontier said, nigga, you went to college to learn this shit? I'm pretty sure I read that in the right inflection. Yes, he went to college just so he can look smart. That's all this is.
Listen,
he could have easily explained this in a way that everybody can easily understand. He's purposely making it sound complicated to make himself sound smarter. That's all intellects fucking do.
Yeah, they never use the layman's term. Why do that? I'm gonna bring you up to my level.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna skip to the end. I just need to hear it.
In the dying fire alarm.
Okay, here we go.
For kids with toxic stress, the activity
oh
of the
my
prefrontal
God, he
cortex
pulled
is
out
inhibited in two
scripture.
ways, getting in the way of survival. The second is that the locus coeruleus is flooding impulses and helps him or her make smarter decisions. Telling a kid to sit still, concentrate, and ignore stimuli that are flooding his brain with the need to act is a lot to ask. And the down regulation of the PFC can have different consequences for different people. For some, it results in an inability to concentrate and aggression. Wrapping it up nicely together in the dying fire alarm, if we can start to understand that the lived experience of low income or impoverished socioeconomic statuses can dysregulate the prefrontal cortex such that the simple task of replacing the fire alarm is made difficult, then we can also start to recognize that living with fire alarms that beep and beep and beep until they die is going to be a more common occurrence in places where people of those socioeconomic statuses are concentrated. And from there, it's as simple as subconsciously connecting the two in our brains without ever realizing it, although often alluding to it. And my name is Drew, and I'm a sociologist, and sociology is the study of society and human behavior in social contexts.
Damn, he really thought he killed that shit at the end.
I feel like maybe he was doing this for a project. Maybe we were killing him for no reason. Maybe this was just something he posted on TikTok, but he also had to turn it in for one of his classes.
And then he was like, you know what? This has to go up.
Yeah. Maybe
people need to hear this message.
People need to hear it. It was so good. You know, I got a good response from my class. I'm going to post it. Yeah. I'm trying to find something because there has to be a reason he gave us that dissertation to explain why black people can't change fire or smoke detectors.
We both literally summed it up in like 2 sentences. Well, he added the thing of the loop and the ADHD and all that horseshit, which doesn't make sense because then the way you'd have to prove that is that all broke people have ADHD, or at least people that have the smoke detector go off
have ADHD.
Yeah, I feel like that would bother me more.
That's not ADHD. That's like
you'd have to fix it. You'd have to, or is that's like more obsessive compulsive?
Yeah, that's the word
disorder?
I was thinking of. Obsessive compulsive.
Aren't they both like kind of?
It's in the same wheelhouse, but it's different. Like ADHD, you can't focus on one thing. It's like opening a lot of tabs on the computer and then going back to each one without like actually finishing anything on anyone. Where obsessive compulsion would have you like put them all in order by ABC, and now you have to go.
You have to finish one before you move to the next. Yeah,
yes.
I get you.
But yeah, I think Lisa said it. Where is it? She did say it. It's a bigotry of low expectations. You expect somebody who was poor, somebody who was black, because their shit beeps is because they have trauma or their prefrontal cortex isn't working because they have ADHD.
He's claiming it's a stress stimuli. That was his whole analysis was that it's releasing endorphins to hear the thing go off, but then I guess it's almost like they don't even notice it because it's just stimulating them.
Yeah, I feel like that would be so annoying for me. I couldn't do it.
You know what the real problem is?
The real problem is niggerism. That's the real problem.
They just can't get it together.
Just can't get it together, man.
That was fucking tiring.
That was droll.
God.
Very droll.
Sorry, I thought that would have been more entertaining. All right, I'm 0 for 2 tonight.
I'm about to, let me take over real quick. Let me see what we got.
Okay, I got something that'll bring us back.
All right, what do you got?
All right. Hold on.
Look around here. There's enough niggas in here to make a Tarzan movie. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
All right, on brand. Okay. Skrill, you ever been to school?
Yeah. I graduated,
Oh, look at that.
I got a little bit of college. Maybe I'll finish one day. Who knows?
Have you ever been in a class? Now, I used to be in really bad classes, like Dangerous Minds type shit.
I don't think I was ever. I was probably in that class for detention, but I was never I didn't have to show up for a home. That might have been your homeroom. That wasn't my homeroom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would get sent there, but I didn't have to stay there. You stayed there.
You used to get sent to my class as a punishment.
Yeah.
Of this is what you could be.
Mm-hmm.
You better straighten up, boy.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Sam's.
I
put up your pants, boy.
I would tell you the story about how I ended up in that class.
No.
You remember Hornets? Do you remember Hornets or wasps?
Yes.
Wasps?
The insect.
Yeah, well.
Oh, oh yes, the thing you make out of. Yeah.
So for those who are not familiar, if you're a '90s kid, you'll probably get it. We used to do these things where we would take index cards You know, index cards were thick, so we would fold them into like these bendable wasp like things. We would call them wasps because they would hurt. We'd put them in the rubber band. We would stretch it all the way back and pew. And so we would shoot. In the neck. Yeah, we would shoot each other with it like just all day. We were just having wasp wars. So it was one day because this kid had got me at lunch, so I was fuming. And this is why I learned this lesson early in life. You gotta let shit go. So this kid got me at lunch, and I decided I was gonna get him before we went home. So on the bus loop, you know, I'm looking for him. I see him. I run up to him. I got the thickest wasp with a rubber band right here. I just bopping his right in the back of his neck. He let out the biggest scream, and all the administrators looked right at me. I was done for, nigga. Leaving the beaver where you get pulled by the ear, like
you got one of those.
It was one of those. But it was a lesson. It was a lesson. But I say that to say I never want to be in those bad classes. That shouldn't be right. That shouldn't be right.
It straightened you up. So they sent you to the class to like as a punishment.
Yeah, I was there for that day. I couldn't go to my regular classes.
What have you ever been in a class that pushed a teacher too far?
I've been in a class where somebody fought the teacher. I've been in one of those. Yeah, listen, I get around, man. I get around. I might not look it, but hey,
I've never been in a class like that got that bad.
Yeah, it was
I've had bad classes where the teacher like just fucking left.
It's night school.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
It's like GED and shit. Actually, my GED class was pretty well behaved for a bunch of hooligans.
Yeah, because half the niggas was on probation. They had to, fuck is you talking about?
Half of them were on probation, and the rest of us were on our last chance.
Yep.
Well, this teacher.
That's a teacher? Holy shit!
They don't make them like they used to. She's in this class. I don't even think this is one of those classes either. I was just kind of saying that as like just to give her the benefit of the doubt, but she went off on the class on this one kid. And it kind of like there was a point where I'm like, okay, she lost it for a second, but then it got into like she showed herself to be a true nigga.
Oh, the nigga came out.
It came out, and she even acknowledged it.
Okay.
Mark, because nobody want to come up in here and deal with your bitch ass. You calm down. You calm down, little boy. Now, let's your mama gonna come beat the fuck out of me. So we calling people beat the fuck out of each other. All right, bitch. All right. Is that what we doing? Okay. Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? Because I got somebody for your mama. Ooh. Because your mama can't compete where she don't compare. Ooh. Yes.
Yes. She's about to call backup. She's calling her
sister?
Her peoples.
I'm in the classroom. One of these non-students is calling his mama here to beat my ass.
She almost said nigglets. Said non-students.
Oh yeah, she definitely almost said niggas. One of these little non-students. Good cleanup. Good cleanup.
Yeah, let me hold back on that one.
Who's she talking to? Security? They don't have the little button?
It's funny how even in that moment she was like, hold on, it's bad optics. It's like, no, I think you already passed that.
She don't know she's being recorded, which how could you not? How could you not know you're being recorded, lady?
She's calling her squad to come deal with a fucking 13-year-old.
No, not the 13-year-old, his mama.
His mama.
Specifically.
That's what crossed the line.
Mama at work have no idea what the fuck going on.
From what I heard, it sounded like he said, you got to talk to my mom. I think he didn't, I don't know. He could have said, you got to, see my mom about that or some shit.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Which you kind of do. As the teacher, you called her son a bitch ass nigga. You gotta at least answer for that. At that point, that's all she had.
That's gonna be a really awkward teacher parent conference. All right, well, sit down. Let's talk. I have you here today because regrettably, I called your son a bitch ass nigga. Now, hear me out. Before you get mad. Here is why I called your son a bitch ass nigga.
Because he is.
And he was acting like a bitch ass nigga.
Now I could call my sister.
We can end it right here.
So I just want to make sure. Since we calling people to be everybody's dad, because he's trying to take me back to where I came from.
He's trying to?
Nah, lady, you're already there. Holy shit, you're home.
You're at home. You got your feet up.
Oh,
you're laying on the couch.
She's trying to take me back.
Take me back.
They just hire anybody, bro. What happened to the good teachers? I think that's probably why our country is shit now. Or well, it was going to shit. Because the teachers are bad, bro.
Now, do you think we got? I know, like, there's, for a teacher, there's no excusing this. She's already gone to.
Yeah, it's crazy.
She's called somebody who's off school property.
Maybe she's a sub.
Maybe. But the thing is like, do you think that there is more context? Like this kid.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that
this kid was like pestering her all day. But as a teacher, you got to have
you got to deal with that.
Tougher skin, obviously. Yeah.
Or you don't got to deal with that. I had teachers that would not deal with that.
Just
shit.
send them the fuck
Get
out.
the fuck out of my class.
Yeah,
that's it. Oh, you don't want to get out? Security.
Yeah,
that is that simple. So but again, she can't regulate her emotions. It's bringing her back to where she used to come from.
It became about her pride and her ego.
That pride, man.
I can't let him talk to me like that.
Who he think he is? Fuck nigga.
Matter of fact, he don't know who I am.
I'm connected.
Reason. He's sitting up there, I'm 53 years old, and this little peon is sitting up in here calling me a girl. Put your phone down. Don't put me on social media. Put your phone down. Don't put me on social media. If you bad, go ahead.
Yeah, that's going to work. As soon as she said that, 5 other kids picked up their phone. That's just how it works.
God, this one's doing a real good job at hiding. He's like, I just need the audio.
At this point, I got enough.
Say your name. Say it.
And I also like how she tried to like have a moment of cleaning it up into like a nice white insult. This little peon.
Yeah, you got a nice response for the kids too. It's like, ooh, peon.
It's funny how that was the one that got.
That was really insulting.
That one would cross the line.
That was really insulting.
Bro, say it. Exactly. That's what I thought. All right, I'm gonna get off the phone because if he was that big and bad, he would say his name. So we gonna continue the lesson there. Bro, can we continue the lesson now? Can we continue the lesson now? Yeah, he didn't say, the little boy didn't say his name. If he was about it like that, he would have said his name.
About it.
Bro, you sound retarded. All I said was girl.
Sis, you sound retarded. Sis.
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing. I guess she called him retarded, and he said, "Girl, you need to calm down." So she got mad because he called her
a girl.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
she just called him retarded.
Listen, I'm all for respecting your elders, but you have a class and you call me a retard in front of my friends. I might call you girl. I mean, I don't see anything inherently wrong with that. Girl, you need to calm down.
This is why they need to segregate schools, and why there needs to be more male teachers, because the thing that we have here is she's going off on this kid because he said girl, and she's seeing that as like he's belittling her when he's the fucking student.
Yeah, he's the student.
Like, you don't even have to have all that. Like, you let him do that, and now you are belittled
by default.
Now you are degraded. You actually look way worse than he does, and way more immature.
As an adult, you're acting like this as an adult. We expect that from him.
Yeah. So the problem is we have the male-female thing happening here. And she is acting like a fucking girl. I get why he said that.
Sis, you sound retarded. Sis, y'all can take me about here. I don't care. I ain't dealing with these little boys. Call me a damn little girl.
Bro, you tripping for no reason.
Okay, I'll go, sis.
Bro, you might as well
Go,
care right
sis.
now. You not
Go,
gonna last
sis. Go, sis. I don't care.
Is she calling him sis to like?
It's to belittle him.
That's what they told me when I came here. This is not a school. This is not a school. That's what they said. This is not a school.
What does that mean?
She's now on black repeat. Black girl repeat. I have to keep repeating the same thing over and over.
I don't even think that's black girl repeat. That's just black repeat because Umar does the same shit.
Yeah.
So since we acting like this is not a school, let's not even have that respect for one another.
Jesus, she's completely lost it.
Why do we get up? Why do we get up and why? Why? Why do we get up and come here? What do we get up and come here for? Huh? Did you come here to learn? All right, let's finish it.
Did you come here to learn now? Let's finish.
Oh my god,
that was hard to watch.
It was awkward.
But not for nothing, it's still not the craziest thing I've seen a teacher do in my lifetime. I've seen some weird teachers.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's the craziest thing. I think I was just pointing because it just can't take niggas nowhere.
True.
It went from a teacher, because again, like a teacher snapping on a kid and maybe cursing. I've had that happen multiple times. I'm actually proud of those moments.
Getting in the teacher's head.
Yeah, it built my character. So, that and here's the thing: I've had teachers curse at me, and I never snitched on them because I know I pushed that, and I was like, okay, I know that's where I went too far.
I earned that.
Yes. I deserved it. Never snitched on a teacher once, and I know they probably like that whole day they were probably scared as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But it's like, and that was before fucking cell phones too. I'm just saying, like, where it went into that fucking ghetto nature of like, okay, now I'm gonna call my peoples and
yeah, that was crazy.
Say your name on the phone for them to hear. Like, that's all right. Now I think you're almost going into illegal territory. Well, you're already threatening a kid.
Threatening a child.
And you want him to say his name on the phone so your people could hear it.
So they can get his information and do what?
And then now you're also the person who's in charge of protecting that information, which he even said, you know, you can get my name. You know my fucking name. Like, what are we even doing here? She completely fucked up. She should just lose her job. She's not teacher material.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I try to be like fair, but that was way too far.
I hear you.
She didn't hit him or anything. I'm not saying, you know. Yeah. But come on. If that's black kids role models, then culture's completely fucked.
We just need good teachers back, that's all. And I'm sure there's some out there. But that's not one of them.
We need good listen, the best teacher I ever had, I hated him until I became an adult. He was an old white guy. Mr. James, did you know him?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. He's an old southern white guy. He always reminded me of you ever seen A Walk to Remember?
Yes. He reminds me of that.
He reminds me of the preacher from A Walk to Remember, just to give you guys a visualization.
Old sultry soul.
Yeah. And he would talk like this.
Mm-hmm.
In my class, there's no nonsense. That type of shit. You've been penalized. That was his catchphrase. And I hated him. And then when I became an adult, I remembered like the shit he taught me. Like, honestly, he's the only teacher I remembered that taught me something.
Taught you something.
Yeah. And I was such a dickhead in his class. He's the only teacher I feel bad now for being an asshole in his class. Maybe him and like a couple others.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's a thing that we've lost, is they all want to be friends. I'm not Mr. James. Call me Chuck.
Yeah, all that shit. That shit needs to go.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, I was never friends with my teachers. You kidding me?
No, you didn't even want to be.
Mr. and Mrs. That's it. And the part about kids knowing their teachers' lives, that too. I didn't know shit about my teachers.
I remembered in high school that started to creep in. I remember there's a few teachers that the kids would call by their first name. And to me, I don't know why that always felt weird because I'm Jamaican culture.
Yeah.
It's Mr. and Mrs. last name. Sometimes you don't even know grown folks' first name.
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
Yeah. Like, so it's like, in Jamaican culture, that's like almost disrespectful to call, if you're a kid, even a teenager, to call an adult by their first name. Even if you know just their first name, you call them Miss Meable. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think we just need to get rid of all that fucking, I'm your friend, I'm trying to be anything but fucking authority in your life. An authoritative teacher. That's what we need.
That's what we need. Authoritative teachers and teacher friendships today.
And here's another thing. All those teachers, if you ever think back to it, the authoritative, like, no-nonsense teachers, you never heard stories of them fucking any of the kids. They went there to do their job. They actually wanted to teach kids. They had a passion for that. It's always hey, I'm the cool guy. That's the ones that are fucking raping students and shit.
That's how the grooming starts. You have to be cool.
Yes.
You have to. You can't be rigid and groomed.
Speaking of which.
Ho!
We got another BLM.
Damn.
BLMer that took a nasty fall.
Yeah, this guy's a sicko.
Cecil Brockman. Let me find what chapter. I don't even know if he was actually like a city Democrat, of course. Representative for North Carolina. So I believe he was more of just a BLM supporter, but I think, more importantly, he was actually a Democrat politician in the Democrat Party.
Democrat Party, yep.
They claim that the MAGA Party, I'm going to just call it MAGA Party. MAGA Party is the pedo protectors. Let's see if any of them actually report on this guy, which is one of their people.
You know they won't. Let's hear it.
Hey, listen, a Republican is exposed for being a pedo. I'm fucking exposing him.
Yeah, absolutely. Party lines don't matter at that point.
Yeah.
To breaking news, former state representative Cecil Brockman has been indicted on child sex charges. According to court documents, a grand jury returned a true bill indictment against Brockman.
This is for felony statutory sex offense with a child, indecent liberties with a child, and first-degree sexual exploitation with a minor. The alleged incidents happened in August of last year. Brockman was arrested last October. He has since resigned as a state representative for House District 60, which covers High Point and other areas of Guilford County, and he has been replaced.
He has been replaced. Yeah, that's what we were all worried about. Well, yeah, at least he's out. At least he's out. Statutory sex offenses with a child.
Indecent liberties with a child and first-degree sexual exploitation of a minor.
Jesus.
Wow, that's some heavy charges, buddy. Enjoy your time in the pen. Jesus.
That's, I mean... Is it one of those things that, like, actually, I'll just say what I think it is instead of raising it as a question. I think this is where pedophiles, one, they go where the kids are, so they'll be one of those kind of people that's why they always seem like, when you find out, you're like, that guy, he was such a nice guy, you know what I mean? Two, they gravitate to the party that actually protects pedophiles. That's why they're actually part of the movement. That's the real MO there. So he may go, well, yeah, Black Lives Matter, but he's really there because he wants to be a pedophile, and he knows that's the party that'll take care of him.
And one day might push through, his own agenda, which would be to do these. If the Democrats had their way, these wouldn't be charges.
Yeah. I was gonna say, was this a teenager? But no, it's saying a child.
I mean, anybody underneath 17 would be
No, they wouldn't call them a child. They would say
Wouldn't?
teenager.
They would say teenager. You sure?
Yeah, and it would be a different charge too.
Well, why would they use the word minor then?
Well,
Instead-
minor is different. That could be anybody under 17.
Okay.
But child, you wouldn't call
child
a
is
teenager a child. Like
child is specifically an age group. Like what?
Yeah.
What would you call that?
I'd say
12.
12 and under.
12 and under. Okay.
Maybe 11 and under.
Okay.
I know technically 12 isn't a teenager, but
12's not a teenager. I would say
that's like middle school though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess 6th grade is still
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so 6th grader, and he did something with online with he exploited a minor somehow.
Well, that doesn't have to be online.
Fair enough.
That exploitation would be like used.
Okay.
Used for something.
That makes sense.
Or could not. Sorry, no, I'm saying that wrong. Like used for some kind of gain, I guess.
Yeah, exploiting. Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, I mean that's
Cecil Brockman. Well,
it's kind of like when fucking Kyle Rittenhouse shot into that crowd and happened to hit 2 pedophiles.
it's a stone sauce.
I think 2 pedophiles and a domestic abuser or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
Is it a coincidence or is it what attracts what these groups are attracting? They're attracting fucking perverts, pedophiles, violent sickos.
Not all, but most.
Not all, but damn near all. It's not as catchy, but
it's definitely not as catchy.
All right, you want to fly through the Rogan thing, or
yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay,
we can talk about it,
and then we could do Skrill's Reels.
Show Rogan.
So Rogan had Steve-O.
Oh boy,
Steve-O. Yeah, dude. And he came on and he talked about trends. The fuck happened to his voice?
Drugs, brother. Drugs.
Sounds like he's been deep throating chainsaws his whole life. Now, Steve-O, he's kind of a I guess wouldn't even. No, you know what? I was gonna say he's kind of a liberal douchebag, which he is. But I feel like he's more of he does it for attention. Like he doesn't actually give a fuck about these issues.
You think he's doing it for the hype?
Yeah. Not even the hype, but it's more attention. Like, do you remember when he would like chain himself to billboards and shit, and then it was like all about SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Like he wanted to free the fucking whales and shit. I think that was like attention, getting attention, obviously, but it's also attention for like a meaning. It's like he's a good guy. He's just trying to free the whales, man.
Listen,
he wants to do it. Sorry, he wants to do his stupid jackass antics, but now he needs to attach a purpose to it, a meaning, so that it means something, rather than just stapling his nuts to his fucking his leg just because it's funny. Now he'll do that. It's like this is for breast cancer awareness. I'm gonna staple my nipples with pink fucking ribbons.
Pink ribbons.
You were gonna say something. Sorry.
I forgot.
All right. Let's hear
Steve-O.
Steve-O. Actually, in more of a way than he ever has, make a jackass of himself.
That's hilarious.
Do you know who's killed more people than ICE?
Oh, you know what? Let me skip ahead a little bit because there's a little edit.
This transgender person, like, hey, can I run something by you? And I spoke with them. They described to me a level of oppression that genuinely fucking broke my heart. They said, hey, let me tell you, like, I am not allowed to use the bathroom at my own place of work. We've got like
That's not true. They're just not allowed to use the bathroom. It doesn't align with their biological sex.
Okay.
But you got to realize they're not all. Listen, I genuinely think there's people that feel like they are in the wrong biological sex.
Sure.
Right? But there's also people that are fucking perverts, and they have a thing called autogynephilia. And what that is they get a turn on by pretending to be a woman. They get excited by it, and they want to be around women, and they're creeps. And so you give them a fucking Willy Wonka golden ticket to go into the women's locker room and the women's bathroom and stare at women and pretend you're a woman when you're just a crazy man and you're actually into women.
Okay.
That's real too, man.
I don't doubt that that's real, and I know that it's a super complex, nuanced thing. And
but here's what's not complex.
Get some water. Get some water. You
Wet that palate a little bit.
Jesus Christ. It's real complex. No, it's not complex at all, Steve-O. It's not complex at all.
It's really not. He explained something very simple.
What is your chromosomes?
Right.
Okay? This is the same thing for competing. Right. All these fucking mental gymnastics that seemingly intelligent people do.
And by the way, do you see how quick he just like kind of bitched up once he was like, oh shit, Joe's not in favor of what I'm saying. And how did he not know that Joe is completely against the trans thing?
Maybe he just didn't read the room.
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't pay attention to any of it.
Do you think that Steve-O watches Joe Rogan?
I think it was a big enough story when Joe went viral multiple times for talking about it. That's been one of his hardline stance. I'll give it to him, even though he's a flip flopper. But he hasn't flipped on that.
Flipped on that. Big UFC and that culture is a big part of that as well.
Yeah.
He'd be stupid.
Yeah, his connection to sports and all. Yeah,
he'd be stupid as that kind of guy. He'd be dumb to be like, yeah, you know what? Genders are not a thing. He's seen both genders and he's seen what one is capable of and the other.
Well, he was also really disturbed by the transgender that was in the women's division beating the fuck out of women. He brings that up all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really rightfully so. It really bothered him.
Defy biological males competing with females.
I'm with it. I don't think anybody's
It's the same thing.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Right.
And especially as speaking as a man who has daughters, there are creeps. And if you give a creep, and I'm not saying all trans people are creeps,
right,
but a lot of these fucking people that are in trouble for going into women's bathrooms dressed as a woman with a fucking beard and a heart on are just that. They're creeps.
Right, okay.
They're crazy men. And these crazy men, their entire life, they would get beaten up for that. And now all of a sudden, they have to be accepted.
Yes.
So you've got two things going on at the same time.
For sure.
You've got people with gender dysphoria that genuinely wish they were a woman or genuinely wish they were a man. And by the way, it's men that are the problem. No one gives a fuck about trans men going into the men's bathroom. Come on in. Who cares?
Right.
Who cares? Oh, a girl's going to shit next to you? Or what is she going to do? She's going to pee out of a funnel? What is she going to do? No one's going to get hurt.
I'm not arguing
no
with
one's
you on
going to get
this.
hurt. This is the problem. When you
And that's another good point. And I'll even attest to this as somebody who's worked security for many years. Women, trans men, women transitioning into men, use the women's bathroom.
Still use. Yep. I was just about to say I've seen it too.
The only time I've ever seen that play out in my personal life is a man going into the women's bathroom and here's how I know. I'm not sitting there watching it. People complain. There's a dude in the women's bathroom, and then I'll see him come out and it's a dude dressed like a woman.
Yep. Plain and simple.
Yeah, so I've seen it play out and it's never the other way around. I've never seen or had that complaint, at least once.
Because like Joe said, what the fuck are they going to do? Nobody cares.
Men aren't going to complain. It's women that complain, and rightfully so. They should, yeah.
Allow perverts to have this hall pass to go into women's locker rooms and bathrooms.
Yeah.
So you can't say you're not allowed to use the bathroom where you work. That's not true. You're just not allowed to use the women's room where other women are in there because you're not a woman. And I know you wish you were a woman or whatever's going on.
Okay.
But you're
You know
not.
what? You make a very, very good point.
If you're a woman, talk to most women about this.
You feel like Steve-O just wants to just move on now?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're right, dude.
I don't know, man. I kind of jumped the gun.
Tom Ochio says Joe Rogan flip-flops based on who he's talking to on his show. I believe that too. However, I got to give him credit on the trans thing. He like, look what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
He didn't flip-flop, so. And I've never seen him flip-flop on that.
It's unless they're insanely captured by this woke ideology where they can't see reality and the fact that perverts are still a real fucking thing.
Yeah.
And this loophole. You've given loopholes. Like, there's men in prison. I think it's like 47 biological males in California are housed in women's prisons.
Crazy.
Some of them are sex offenders. Some of them in Canada. There's a guy in Canada that they had to pay for his boob job while he was in jail for being a sex offender, and they put him in a women's prison.
Yeah, I remember that.
I would make the argument, and I don't know the numbers on this, but I bet you most of them are sex offenders. And again, let me just tell you from my experience. We've arrested transgenders before. And this isn't even a joke. It sounds like a joke. They're excited to go to jail.
That does sound like a joke.
Yeah, no, it really isn't. Like they're actually like when they find out they go to jail, most people are like, what the fuck? Like, come on. Like, they try to talk their way out of it. Transgenders get really quiet and they start like fixing themselves up. I swear to God, I'm not even joking.
They're going to women's prison, or that's what they think.
No, they know they're going to men's prison. They like to go to men's prison.
Oh, I see.
Because they get treated very well there. Except if they're a sex offender. That's why I think it's sex offenders that are trying to get into women's prisons.
Because they would get fucked up.
They would get fucked up, yes.
Yeah, going to men's prison, especially being a tranny.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing with
There's
any of that.
men who have pretended to be women, gone into women's prison, had sex with women and impregnated them. There's men who have sexually assaulted and raped women in prison that are pretending to be women with functional dicks.
I just thought, man, I heard what they had to say about, politicians trying to put them in internment camps and
Who's doing that? What politicians are saying they should be put in
who
internment
the
camps?
Who the fuck are your friends, Steve-O?
It's Hollywood.
It's got to be.
He's got Hollywood brain.
It's Hollywood, yeah. It's Hollywood friends. Jeez, bro.
It's kind of like Rob Schneider. That's why I like Rob Schneider. Like, no, actually, I don't. But he has Hollywood brain because even when he tries to talk right wing, watch him on PBD's podcast. It's kind of like awkward because he starts like babbling and he's trying to make a right wing point, and even PBD's like, I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Cringes you out?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's Hollywood brain. He talks and hangs out with Hollywood people, and they all just pontificate on this horse shit. And he thought him and Joe would have a moment of
trans togetherness.
Yes.
Fuck out of here, Steve-O.
There's some kind of
There might be one kook out there that's saying that to try to get attention. There's no movement to try to put transgender people in internment camps.
Okay, well then I'll land on this.
Do you know who's killed more people than ICE this year? Trans shooters. Do you know the majority of these high school shootings have been transgender people?
I did not know that.
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, we have to understand that, like, what is more important?
Not to mention, there's been also like it seems like an uptick on good word,
uptick. I like
good word from Alada. On transgenders murdering their parents. Patricide. A little bit of patricide.
Yeah. There was a girl. I saw a girl who was pretending to be a boy. She did that shit to her brother and her mother. Killed them both.
We just had one in Florida recently.
Yes, we did.
A kid killed his father and mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was because they didn't accept his transgender lifestyle.
One person's feelings or the safety of all these women. And the safety of all these women is much more important.
Yep.
So you gotta be kind to people, but also you gotta have rules. There's a reason why there's a woman's room and a men's room. It's because some men are fucking creeps. And if you allow those creeps to just put on a dress, and again, I'm not saying all trans people are like this at all, but you can't have that loophole. You can't. That's like you can't have an open border. Doesn't mean that all immigrants are murderers, and you don't think that either, right? But
don't.
some people that sneak across the border, if you don't check, are going to be murderers. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
So you have to have a fucking closed border to check, and you have to have a gender border too.
Yeah, well, goddamn it. and my only takeaway from my experience that I was relating to you is that it made me feel compassionate.
Well, that's
and
nice.
I want to be a good.
That's good. A better reason would be it's fucking stupid to get a boob job. Don't do it. No one's gonna like you more.
That was the thing, is he was gonna do some kind of, I think he was gonna get a boob job, Steve-O, as like some kind of unity thing. Yeah, because Joe is even like, no, if you shouldn't have done that. I think that's what started this whole thing, and he's trying to claim he was gonna do that because he was compassionate towards transgenders.
He really is a jackass. He really is.
He's gone from jackass to retard.
You're cool because you got a boob job
Right.
at 52.
I'm glad.
Don't.
I'm glad that.
How old are you now?
51.
Yeah, that's too old for a boob job.
Yeah.
Even if you're a girl.
Stop.
Unless you
really,
just got divorced, you're like, I need some new dick. I gotta go.
I'm really glad that I didn't do it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
If you were here with with two giant boobs, I'd be like, I don't know what to say to this.
Oh,
fucking stupid.
But yeah, man, that's I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, bruh. Steve-O, I don't even know if that's,
he was in over his head.
I can't say it's a letdown because I don't really like Steve-O's not like a hero or anything. Like it's fucking Steve-O.
He's famous for getting hit in the nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck did we
roll off the roof in a shopping cart? Like, give a fuck about Steve-O, bro. Obviously, his mental faculties ain't all there.
I just wanted to point that out, though, that it's like, that's like, it doesn't matter how smart or stupid somebody is that holds that fucking belief. They all, if they're by themselves and somebody's not with it, they immediately clam up.
Yep, they come off of it.
And then it goes down to, well, I just wanted to explain that I just, I had compassion and I want people to know that I'm a good guy. That's literally what he said, by the way.
So you're virtue signaling.
That's all it was. Cares.
I've never heard anybody admit it, though.
Well, he's an idiot. All right, let's go to Skrill's Reels.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's do it.
You got a couple?
I got a few.
Skrills, reels. Skrills, reels. Skrills, reels. Let's all watch Skrills, reels.
All right.
So,
tell me when you're ready.
This week on Skrill's Reels, I got a motherfucking update on AI. Now, we first brought this Will Smith video to y'all it was like 2023-ish. Yeah, it actually says on the screen. So we played this Will Smith AI video in 2023.
I remember.
It was really shitty. And now,
no, it wasn't that bad.
It was shitty, bro.
Sometimes I'ma act bizarre.
Sorry, just had to play that. Oh, compared to what you're probably about to show.
Compared to what it looks like now. So here we
show
go.
it. Do they show like side by side?
Oh, yeah, you'll see.
Oh yeah,
you'll see.
I like side by side. Oh, that.
Yes. Here we go.
I thought you were talking about the one where he was. Was that Will Smith? Where he was like showing himself on an island and. Or was that Keanu Reeves?
I think it was Keanu Reeves.
Oh, okay, well, go on. I remember these though.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Uncle Phil, come try this. Fresh pasta of Bel Air.
2005 was scary. Yo.
So have you heard of Kling 3.0?
Jesus.
I heard it can create multiple scene cuts like this with a single prompt. And it knows when to cut to whoever is talking. But did you know that all this audio was also generated with the same prompt?
I can still tell.
See it. Yeah, I can see it.
They got the Japanese movie thing going.
Yes. It's got the
you disgrace my family. Yeah, for sure. But it's good.
It is clear in a lot of shots though.
Study harder, kid. Eat your spaghetti.
That's kind of tough, man.
I mean, compared to that,
yeah, it's scary evolution. So here, it's blurred out, so I'm pretty sure we can play this on YouTube.
Well, can I ask this real quick?
I think it's important. Yeah, what happened?
Do you think AI will ever get? Because I'm starting to believe that maybe our minds have something in it that we just know. Like it's almost an intuition.
Like we can ID it.
Yeah, because like I still was able to see that, like the AI in it.
You think if I had showed you that without me telling you, you would have known?
Maybe we should do a test one day.
Okay.
We would have to test each other though.
Yeah. So one of us would have to know it's AI. All right, so we'll do that.
Unless maybe there's some kind of way to randomize videos or something like that. We'll figure out something. Yeah. I mean, we'll get a third party in here just to
or
test
that
us.
too,
Yeah.
because I tainted the sample size with that one because you knew it was AI, right?
Yes.
So I don't want to just go off of that. But it's a good conversation. Maybe there is something that just doesn't look I mean, there's definitely something that doesn't look natural, but is there anything in our eyes that can see that right off the bat? Do we liken that to supernatural? Like if we see something supernatural, we would know right off the bat that's not natural.
Yeah, that's where like I think we have an intuition. So I don't know, something that just tells us that something's not right. It's almost a spidey sense.
Yeah.
I think we all have that. You ever walk into a room and you just know something's off?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just don't know what it is. Or you ever feel like you're being watched?
Haven't felt like that in a while, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there's an intuition. Somebody is. Scary.
A little bit.
Go ahead.
All right, so here we have Roblox. Now, I'm a gamer. I've never played Roblox. I think it's a kid's game. Well, I thought it was a kid's game, but the type of shit that they're capable of in this game I've seen is crazy. This takes the cake because I've never seen some shit like this. Now, it's blurred out, so I'm pretty sure we can play this on YouTube, but you can kind of make out what they're doing. So if you have kids, don't let them play Roblox. This is nuts.
Now, was this blurred out after the fact, or is this in Japan?
No, this is after.
Okay.
Is this Japan? Does it just come with it? Does it come with the mod? Yeah, it's funny. It's 2 dudes and 1 girl, by the way.
Oh.
And this is a kid's game. It's supposed to be a kid's game.
And there's like a sword fight going on in the background?
They're like shooting at each other, fighting each other in the background, and then there's just this.
This is like digital Sodom and Gomorrah.
Pretty much. Yeah, I kind of want to. Wow. I don't want to put the sounds. That's kind of wild. But
there's a lot of slapping going on.
Yeah,
Sound like the Diddy video with Meek Mill.
A lot of baby oil. But yeah, I mean, look, man, this is and I'm not like the gaming police. We played Grand Theft Auto when we weren't supposed to, but this is different. Grand Theft Auto wasn't shipped as a kid's game. This is shipped as something all ages, and I just think that this shouldn't be available for all ages.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that in you expect it in certain contexts.
Yes.
In a kid's game, you don't expect that. I think that's you shouldn't expect that.
You shouldn't expect it.
So yeah, I mean Roblox is pretty much a fucking wasteland for children. I wouldn't, if I had kids, I would never let them play that shit.
Can't.
Yeah.
Opens up too many bad doors. So here we have a
By the way, I'm sorry to cut you off, but did you see the trailer for Scary Movie 6? Do you have that in Skrills Reels?
No, but I can pull it up.
I could pull it up because I just want to play it real quick because it kind of goes along the same lines. Like there was some like really odd shit in there, like suggestive.
Okay.
They have like a fucking looks like a 8-year-old girl, maybe even younger, holding up a ball sack.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah. And I got to give it to Sneeko. He's the one that I saw this from.
He called it out.
Yeah, he might be the only one that I saw call it out, but I got to agree with him on this one. It's like, I'll play it up until that point, I guess.
Guess who's back?
Shit.
Back again.
My God, he stabbed her. Not her.
My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them.
We back.
Saw Kai Cenat. Yeah. He stepped up. I heard he stopped streaming.
Yeah, he did. He's focusing on
acting,
bettering himself, reading. I've seen him pick up boxing, doing other things. He got his heart broken recently. Yeah.
From abroad?
Yeah, it was abroad.
He's still young. That's
he's
fair.
Still young.
That's
he's
fair.
Still young. He's still young. He's a dummy though, but he's still young. But yeah,
Well,
I'm glad
well,
I'm glad he's on his new arc of journey and making himself better.
I was gonna say that's sometimes a make or break for a dude. It's like that'll destroy a guy or it'll make him become a fucking monster.
Yeah.
In a good way, I mean.
Yeah, sure.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I have been preparing for this for years.
Well, it looks like the Wayans brothers are back in the scary one because they got that taken from them.
I just find it funny that the Wayans brothers opens with a tranny joke when his kids openly trans and he supports the shit. That's
Who?
right. I think it's either not Sean, it's Marlon.
You're kidding me.
I'll look it up.
God damn it.
I just ruined it for you. Huh?
I always liked the Wayans brothers. I always thought they were like a good family.
Yeah. Hollywood, man. Hollywood.
It's not Damon.
No.
I know it's not Damon.
No, it's not Damon.
He wouldn't accept that shit.
Hello, Mother. You look like shit.
Should we hug?
I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay. Oh.
That's not even a joke. I don't even think that's a joke. That's just how niggas feel.
Well,
what the fuck?
Wouldn't the world be a better place if that really was how people, like how liberals were? Where they were like, oh, I don't give a fuck, just give me a hug. That's not, she would actually be like, no, I can't talk to you.
Yeah, true.
I'd appreciate it if they were more like that.
Hey there, we heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay?
Well, Jesus, I can't even pause it.
That's nuts. They
wild.
put that in a trailer? Wow.
This is just smut. But to be fair, though, that is part of the storyline. Sean's character has always been suggestively gay.
Yeah, I remember from the time where they put it
from the first one. That was the whole joke of the movie.
They put a dick in his ear.
Yes.
That's the glory hole.
Doesn't he get killed in every one too?
He does.
How does he come back?
Because he's gay.
Plot armor. Gay plot armor. Oh, let's just get to the part I was talking about.
Sink.
Stop smiling!
Run, bitch, run!
Was he dressed as the...
They brought every fucking character back. Jesus.
He was dressed as I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered.
Wait, who?
Sean.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, that is the same.
Yo, that's funny. That's a funny detail right there. That's a funny detail.
I didn't notice that.
Holy shit. What do you think?
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered.
What do you think so far?
It looks like a bunch of crap, but that's pretty much what all these.
That's
movies
what
are.
all the. Yeah, it's supposed to be Listen, I think
it doesn't look like really funny, to be honest.
I think it might have its moments, but they haven't been funny since the second one. I think the second one was it for me. Oh, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was the part.
Santa gave me a severed arm. Be sure to thank him. What the?
Why is the child holding balls?
Why would her parents let her do that?
That just ruined the whole thing. That just ruined the whole thing for me, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's just weird.
That's the thing, though. Is look, I liked the first few scary movies. I thought they were pretty funny. Like maybe up to 4. No, I think 3 was the last.
3 was a
funny
stretch for me. 2 was my favorite probably, and then one is one.
No, I think 1 was the best.
2 was pretty funny.
Point being, I don't remember there ever being kids holding ball sacks.
No, there was never that.
I think you're especially for the time. Now, even back then, that probably wouldn't have been as problematic. Maybe it would have been.
Nah, that would have been. That still would have been.
Yeah,
a little girl holding a pair of severed balls back in 2000. Yeah, that'd have been a problem. I think today is the day where they actually get away with this.
They did get away with it,
which is why they did it. Yeah, because we've become so morally bankrupt that this doesn't even faze most people.
I feel like back in the day they would have had an old lady or something holding it. That would have been funny.
That's not even funny.
It's not even funny. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
Anyway, you want to pull my screen back up real quick so I can ruin this even more?
Oh yeah, let's go.
So this is a post back June 14th, 2024. You know that Pride Month. God damn. Marlon Wayans shares Pride photo shoot in honor.
Can you full screen it?
Oh yeah. Well, I can't full screen. It's a status, so I can't full screen this.
Just can you click the pictures?
Let me see. Yeah, I can click the pictures.
Okay.
I have to read this though. Oh wait, no.
Go ahead.
No, I can read it. I see right here. Okay. It says, as a father of a child in the LGBTQ plus community, I show my support. 0 fucks what people think. If I lost you, good. Your hateful ass never loved me in the first place. How can you love anyone when you're too busy judging? Then here he is with the rainbow flag. And then
that's Marlon?
Yeah, that's Marlon, bro. That's 100% Marlon.
Here's the thing. This is why we're judging. How the fuck can a child be gay?
There it is.
Without sexualizing the child. You're sexualizing your fucking child. Sorry, if you want to call that judgmental, I accept that. It's judgmental as fuck.
It is what
righteous judgment.
Yeah.
That's fucking, it's perverted.
But then, and that's why I think it's so funny for him to open with that joke, as if he's being brave by telling that joke. Like that joke is edgy. That joke's not edgy for you.
Well, that's where right wing wokeness failed, or anti wokeness. Because remember when we were covering their anti woke cartoons and shit like that, and they literally made the same exact joke. Those are not my pronouns. My pronouns are him, they, their, or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I think Adam Carolla made that joke in Mr. Bertram or whatever the fuck. And that was the problem with it. It was what the fuck? Why is that even in there? You get what I'm saying? You're pushing the same thing. You just don't even. To me, it was perverted as well. Why is that even in a child's cartoon or a cartoon period?
Cartoon period. Yep.
I guess they were going to Family Guy kind of humor. But it's it's just it's the same exact joke, and the left made the same exact joke. So how is it any different? But let's move on.
Yeah, at one point you gotta call a spade a spade. So here we have a homeowner who is now facing manslaughter charges.
Oh boy.
For a death of a teenager. I think he was either a teenager or he's just really young. But anyway, here he is.
Is it showing any thing that we need to switch?
I mean, you do see shots, but I don't know if you actually see somebody get shot. Maybe I hold off on this and we switch and do it before. You don't want to risk it?
I mean, if you want to watch it real quick on like without it on the screen.
Or you want to judge it like that? All right, let's judge.
Well, I won't be able to see it.
Oh, you won't be able to see
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well, yeah, we'll.
You want to risk it?
I mean, we can. I could take it down after.
Okay, let's see.
All right, fuck it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. So here we have.
We used to have balls, Skrill.
We used to, right? You gotta. We're on thin ice, Chris. We're on thin ice, bro. All right, so here they are. It's about 8 of them, I think. Jeez, it's a whole bunch of them. So they're breaking into this guy's garage. This is like the 3rd time they've done it within the span of a few months.
And he got tired of it.
Here you have, of course, you have the lookout right here. Now focus on this side of the screen, and you're gonna start seeing them start scattering. Keep in mind he's facing.
Yep.
Here it is.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Some gangster shit. Can you run it back real quick? I want to see how quick the lookout took off. So he killed somebody here.
Yeah, he shot 2 of them, and one of them died.
I assume the fellow with the fish bone braids.
Yeah, it would be him. So the lookout's there.
Scholar.
The scholar. The lookout's there, right?
Damn,
Lookout's gone.
He upped on him.
The lookout's already gone.
Oh yeah, he took off.
Yeah, you didn't see where the lookout was going? Hold on.
No, I still missed it.
You still missed it? Hold on, I got you.
Jesus.
I got you. It was so quick. I don't blame you.
Yeah, he ducked off to the
I don't
side.
blame you. It was so quick. That's why you missed it.
I thought he ran.
Look, he was out.
Oh yeah, he ran the whole other way. Some lookout. So maybe the lookout did tip them off because they just all ran.
They started running.
He obviously wasn't. Was there somebody else inside?
Look, there's one more kid right there. And yeah, that was it.
So I assume he's getting charged because they were running away.
Yeah, he's getting charged with manslaughter because they were running. That would be the only thing I would see why he was being charged. He might get off,
Nah, the problem is they were clearly running away. Look,
it's your house though.
Morally, I'm in favor of him fucking shooting them and then walking over their body and just double tapping. You walked into my shit.
That's what I'm saying. You walked into my shit.
I'm making sure you never do it again.
You walked into my shit, bro. If you enter somebody's domicile, you forfeit your life. You forfeit your life.
Look, morally, I'm with that, but I'm just trying to judge it from a law standpoint. They were all clearly running away. Now, the only thing that could get him off is if they have weapons on them. He could maybe one of them took a shot as they were running away. That's different. It doesn't seem like that though.
I don't think that happened.
And
they probably charged him with that because they didn't have weapons and because they all ran away.
I think honestly, there's a thing in sometimes, maybe you could just go look, it was heat of the moment. I was just trying to protect my house. That's where morally, I could even see somebody doing that, where a gang of people came into my house. I was scared enough to just want them to never come back again.
I think a good lawyer wins this, or at least gets it pled down.
It's gonna get pled down, but sadly, you can't do that.
Can't do that. All right, so here we have.
Sorry, think about this too. As they were running away, he's literally shooting at them. He clearly sees they're running away.
He's shooting at their back.
Yeah. One of them charged him. Oh, all day. But go ahead. Sorry.
You're good. I'm just gonna play it.
Robert's ex-husband, Duncan Clanton, took the stand this afternoon and testified that Roberts told him directly that she had sex with the minor and that their kids had caught them in the act. Clanton says he talked to their son, who confirmed it. Text messages shown to the jury reveal Duncan Clanton advised Roberts to deny everything on the day she had a city council meeting as acting mayor. He also texted her that he, quote, played dumb and denied it after local city councilman and current mayoral candidate Danny Reynolds called him about the alleged incident. Roberts texted Clinton, quote, I need you to deny it, please. Earlier in the day, Roberts' lifelong best friend Jill Weaver took the stand. She admitted to discussing keeping the alleged incident from police and texting her son, quote,
pause it
"We
over.
lie till
This is
we
the
die."
definition of, but wait, there's more. So wait, she's the mayor?
She was the mayor.
Democrat or Republican?
I don't know.
I'll look that up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
what is her name?
Fuck, I had it here. Give me a second.
It's Roberts, right?
Why Misty Roberts? Misty
Roberts.
Misty. Oh, yo, you know she's a dirty whore.
She was throwing pussy.
Oh my God.
Louisiana. Hold on, I'm getting there. Continue. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, listen, I know we got to be sensitive, and I know, you know, she's still a pedophile. But if I was a 16-year-old boy and I fucking knocked down the mayor, and she was a smoke show, bro, you couldn't tell me shit.
She's not a bad looking woman.
You couldn't tell me shit. I'm sorry. I hate to be that guy. But let's just deal in reality right now. That's fucking bragging rights for that kid. Now, granted, we can talk about the nuance of how she's an adult. I'm putting myself in the brain.
No. I agree with you.
A teenage boy, and when I used to be a teenage boy, it was always a thing where, yo, I wanted to fuck an older lady. Like,
yes,
I needed that.
Excuse me, Mrs. Robinson. Yes. Jesus loves you more than you will know.
And if y'all don't want to have that honest conversation, I don't know, you're at the wrong show. I'm sorry.
Listen, why was fucking Stacy's mom has got it going on? Why was that a smash hit in the 90s? It was a thing.
It was a thing.
Stifler's mom. Shake some MILF. I think that's when I guess we were a little more honest. Now, of course, it's fucking degenerate.
Of course.
But I think there is a truth to what you're saying. Like, look, this is the nuance of it and where it gets into a weird conversation is how does that play out lawfully? Like, obviously, it's different if a dude is fucking a teenage girl. There's a predatory nature to that. Which I do think there is as well in the other way.
There is the other way. Absolutely.
But it's almost like
But
it's different.
But we're both being predatory. She's being predatory on me because I'm too young, and I'm being predatory on her because I need that pussy.
And then it usually gets exposed because the boy,
friends,
the boy has to, yeah.
You tell the friends, and now nobody can keep their fucking mouth shut.
It's usually the first. It's the first lesson a young boy learns. Keep your mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut.
Never rat on pussy.
Yo, you ratting on pussy is crazy.
Never rat on pussy.
Fucking crazy.
That's the name of the episode. Never rat on pussy.
I like it. Good name. Good name.
That shit'll get you killed.
It could.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let me
still tell people my girl. I don't even fuck her. Never even seen her
Weaver
naked.
also described the night of the party as, quote, a lot. It was chaos, and testified that at one point Roberts talked about wanting to harm herself. The defense today worked to challenge the credibility of two of the witnesses, pointing to Clinton's interest in an ongoing custody battle and the previous conflict of interest issues with Judge O'Neill, who was removed from the case by the Louisiana Supreme Court. They also highlighted conflicting statements among multiple witnesses who've now testified.
Now, what is it? Is there I think this is also a different thing that's like different is, and again, maybe I'm sounding like a fucking monster by saying this, but, or maybe I'm sounding like a fucking simp, but is there women that actually do look for teenage boys or like, you know, like, is that a thing for them? Or are they stupid enough to think that? Because I've seen a lot of these where they actually, it's like a relationship.
I think when it comes to sex, we have to look at it different because women are different. So when women want to have sex or they're attracted to a guy, they have to have that attraction for them to want to have the sex. So I think it's more than just because dude pedophiles, they take advantage in like the most weakest.
They're getting caught like
know what I
fucking
mean?
at honeypots and shit on how to catch a predator.
Yeah,
and
and
shit.
shit like
Women
that.
aren't getting caught doing that.
No, they're
like having sex with students or somebody, their son's friend or some shit like that.
Now, there
it's
are
like
some
somebody
wild
they
ones
know.
that-
I'm not saying that makes it better or anything. I'm
Right.
trying to like see the difference in it. There obviously is a difference that, you know, I don't know, should or shouldn't be talked about. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, I was just gonna say they're still wild. Like there was this one teacher who got pregnant by a 13-year-old boy, right? Obviously, that's still wild and still wrong. But there's a clear difference in, I guess what you could call being a predator. There's just a clear difference in women predators than there is in men predators. And I think to say that or to act like it's not a badge for dudes to fuck an older chick is just being stupid. You're ignoring reality and just looking that doing that as a guy is a conquest. Now we're conquering.
Now wait, hold on.
In our nature.
Now I agree with you, but there is a question that I have to ask because there are young women, young girls, let's say, that do have a thing for older men. Like, so does that change that situation, or
no? It's on the guy.
Right.
At that point, it's on the guy. Yeah.
So I mean, and this may be just my sexism, is that I just do see it differently. Again, I'm not saying that this woman. I mean, obviously, this woman shouldn't be in office.
Yeah. Nor should she be around any kids, for obvious reasons. But still.
I don't know. It's a weird conversation. It's like maybe we need more time because we're a little. You know what? Let's save this for a actual deep. I don't know if we've ever had that conversation. Yeah, let's save it.
We want to save it. All right, we'll save it.
We'll actually deep dive into that.
I got another sex one. This one's gonna be crazy. So we all know our
sex tonight.
We all know our favorite judge, huh?
Judge Maybelline.
No, man. Judge Simpson, bro.
Oh, I thought it was Mathis.
What the fuck?
Did you have methamphetamine in your possession?
Oh, I saw this.
Did you use it?
Can we play this?
And did you know what you?
I don't think we didn't actually see anything.
Let's actually even explain this because it is hard to tell what's going on. This girl is in court with one of the most no-nonsense judges on the internet. He's known for this. And she looks like she's fucking.
She's in mid-coitus.
Getting a little amorous in court. And she also smokes a little bit. Could be meth, could be a cigarette.
Who knows?
But she does end up with a bench warrant at the end of this. No, she doesn't. She has a notice to appear.
Yeah. She has to show up.
You're using was methamphetamine.
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
All right. Ma'am, if I accept your plea,
Pause it.
I have to advise.
She was definitely smoking meth.
Why you say that?
She has a charge for methamphetamines.
Good point. It was meth.
Yes.
That if you commit misconduct as defined by the Michigan court rules between the time of my acceptance of your plea and the time of sentencing, you would not be entitled to withdraw your plea, and the court would not be bound by any sentence recommendation or evaluation. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other
what
inducements which
is
have led
going
to this
on?
court?
She's fucking.
Getting
Getting those cheeks clapped.
All right.
Getting those
And have I
cheeks clapped.
She's clapping it up for the ancestors.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed.
Oh my God, lady, have some
Pre-sentence
cool.
investigation and reporters ordered that
He's really digging in.
probation sentencing will be set
Y'all
for
really couldn't wait like the other 10 minutes, bro.
February 11th, 2026, 9 a.m. That's before me.
Look, he put her head through the headboard.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And Your Honor, can I address
Yeah, let's
Bond?
get some
Briefly.
70s
Judge,
porn
briefly,
movies
my
going. Let's
client has no
go.
prior offenses. The test did come back, the one that she appealed, and it showed the progress report. It said victims report negative for fentanyl.
This is how you know.
And I think that was one of the.
This is how you know Judge Simpson don't really fucking vibe with this new age, not in court but in court shit, because he ain't even looking at her screen. He just looking at the paperwork.
I'll be honest. I guarantee you, he loves it because he's made a new living off of these Zoom calls. Like the amount of shit he's caught, I'm almost thinking it's fake.
Nah, this is real. This is real.
Like, cause what he's caught people smoking weed. I think
criminals are stupid, Chris.
Remember, he caught a guy who was there for a suspended license driving. He
he was driving.
He's
while
gotta
in
love
court.
this shit. I think he loves it. Go ahead.
All right, so we get the point. You know, I'm not gonna play her fucking more. But here's the other part.
Kind of into it.
26, 9 a.m.
Getting randy.
For Judge Crishaun. Bond will continue.
Your Honor, I did have one request renewed from the last time we were here. Ms. Burnside has a pretty severe cut. I know the probation, the testing facility, Keith over there had checked it. He has recommended her, and I believe he's going to accompany her to medical.
For those who
that.
didn't
They
see
did
it, she
switch
took
the
a
leg, but
puff
based
for
on
that.
would the court
that
be
glass
willing
dick.
to
Glass.
transfer to the sober link and a release of that test?
I just need a form on that. Court does call the case People versus Marquetta Clement.
Wait, can you? Oh, okay,
That
it actually
warrant,
skips
those
ahead.
warrants will issue immediately.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
So now this is the moment where they actually call her out on
Where they
it.
call her out, yeah.
We saw you fucking in court. Can you skip ahead a little bit?
I got you.
Alia.
There it is.
Court calls the case of the People versus Jessica Versgalia.
Good morning, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Alexis Earps with and on behalf Ms. Brosgala, who I believe should be appearing on Zoom.
Gala. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Need you to unmute
she ain't
and
fucking
state
right
your
now.
name.
Oh, wait. Pause it.
Yeah.
I just realized what happened.
What?
She was like, it's like the equivalent of being backstage. She wasn't being seen yet.
Oh, she was backstage.
She was like, oh, yes, but they could still see her.
Oh, that's probably why she did it without realizing. Oh,
She thought she was in the clear to
thought
get a
she
little.
was chilling. Yo, she's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Still, it could have waited.
Thought she could have banged one out real quick. I think the first thing was her just saying, like, I'm here. It was like present, just so that they know that she showed up.
Right.
And then they put her back. Now they're getting ready to see her case. Because her lawyer's there.
That's tough.
Okay. Hi. Can you
Imagine
hear me?
being the lawyer.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Jessica Brosgala.
Your Honor, we'd be requesting an adjournment this time. There's some more.
She's going to need to, let me just stop you. She's going to need to appear in person. We've had a problem with this defendant. We've kicked her out of our courtroom. I think on 2 occasions. She's come back in. She was smoking.
That wasn't me.
This bitch has red hair and fucking black
The staff has
eyeliner.
reported that was you. And it appeared as though you were having sex on the screen.
No.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
It's a great button.
It was interesting. The reason I took a break was to go back and look at the video. And my staff reported it to me, and it did appear that that's what was occurring. So what I am going to do, not on the defendant's motion, I'm going to adjourn this out to next week, the 5th. You'll have to appear in person, ma'am.
Okay.
That way we can ensure you're not smoking and not having sex while you're in court. Thank you. Bond will continue.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
Could you imagine what a failure you are? What a
You should see the
whore.
video. All right.
Hold on, sorry.
Thank you.
No,
What a whore you have to be to where you have to be issued a notice to appear to ensure that you're not smoking and having sex in the courtroom. Because when you're on Zoom, it's considered you're in the courtroom.
You're in the court, yeah.
Wow.
You're on the court's time. She was fucking and smoking on the court's time.
On the court's time. You can't even smoke a cigarette.
Nope.
On a Zoom in court. It's ridiculous. You're not even supposed to be operating a car. Like, you're supposed to be like complete attention. You're in court.
You're in court.
Jesus.
I don't know if you have any.
Well, let's real quick. Let's get a cock drop for the defendant.
Cock drop for the defendant. Oh man, haven't had one of those in a few months.
In a while.
Yeah. I don't know if you have any Bill clips, but now's the time. I think it's gonna end it on that.
I bet you I have the same clip you have. Is it the one where
I
he
actually hope
sees
you have the different one. No, I hope. Okay, yeah, you got to play the one after this one.
Okay.
All right, so here we have Bill being questioned. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit.
Just Bill being Bill.
And you know, they're talking to him about Jeffrey Epstein. You know, everybody's all up in arms about it. Let's hear it from the guy who was the closest, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Testified in the Epstein cases that Epstein said, you quote, like them young. Why would Epstein say that about you?
Are you asking his opinion? You're asking him to think about why Mr. Epstein would say
Correct.
something
Why
about
would
him.
why would Epstein say that
So
about
she's
the
asking
president?
you to try to be in Mr. Epstein's mind and guess at what Mr. Epstein would have thought about.
Clinton likes them young, referring to girls.
First of all, that's not true.
What's not true?
That I have any
Sexual relations with that woman.
interest in underage.
We've heard it before, Bill.
But it's still not true.
Is an intern young?
Hold on, you missed that part.
Is he? Wait, is he still denying the Monica thing?
No, listen.
Not true.
What's not true?
That I have any interest in underage.
I didn't say underage. I said young.
But it's still not true.
Is an intern young?
By definition, they kind of are.
Okay.
At my age, anybody younger than I
Did
am.
you
is
know
young.
Jeffrey Epstein instructed a witness to deny
Good
they were
answer.
ever on his island?
He didn't have to since I was never there.
Did you ever travel to Zorro Ranch?
Is that the one in New Mexico?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Have you ever flown on anyone else's private jet 26 times or more for overseas trips?
I have flown as many miles on other jets, but never with as many stops.
How many other
Yo,
what?
Yo, hold on. That was a masterful answer. I don't know if you caught it or what. He said, think about it. He said, yo, I've flown as many miles on different jets, just not with that many stops. So if you think about it, the stops, if you minus the stops and add the miles, it equals out.
And not like saying, like, have you ever taken the city bus? And you go, I only rode the 22 because it only has 2 stops.
Yeah, that's exactly
But, so I haven't technically. Because it hasn't, there's not as many stops, I haven't technically ridden on
Chris,
the plane.
I don't take public transportation, but I have taken the tram because it's the easiest way to get to work.
He basically said it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. And I wasn't there.
I wasn't there. Yo.
He's not as good as he used to be.
But he's still there.
He's trying.
He's there more than Biden.
I gotta say this, his wife is better at deflecting and dodging questions. Not to mention, here's the thing too. You see when he went to like take that drink of water, he's like 2 months younger or older than Donald Trump. It's like you gotta look at it and go like, which one actually looks more
miles, etc.
Oh, sorry, that was yours.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Which one looks more energetic and actually doesn't look like an old man? Like, yeah, Trump looks like an old man, but in comparison, he's not fucking shaking and shit.
That might be the nerves too.
Could be.
Because, you know, he's old. He can't hide the nerves as much as he used to be a nigga.
Could be the stress.
His nerves are coming out.
Is there more in that clip?
No, that was pretty much
Okay. Speaking of Trump, I wanted to play this clip. This is where he actually claims that Trump didn't do anything.
I hate this, but because I don't believe I should inject anything. But I do not want to leave the impression, but since there was no follow-up question, the president never, this is 20-something years ago, never said anything to me to make me think he was involved in anything improper with regard to Epstein either. He just didn't. That's the truth. As I said earlier, the only conversation I had with President Trump about this was in the early 2000s. And I have no information that he did anything wrong. I just want it all out there. I want everybody to get it all out there and let everybody see.
That's the crux of it. He basically says there's nothing shows that Trump did anything wrong.
You think that any of the Democrats are gonna walk shit back? Nope.
No, obviously not.
Nope. That came from their guy though. That's their saxophone guy. Like that was the first black president before Barack.
You're right.
Yeah.
Let me just play this last clip. It's him actually seeing photos from the Epstein. I don't know what photos he was looking at.
Doesn't matter.
But boy, I saw a glint of fucking nostalgia in his eyes.
Yeah, he was.
Boy, just fond memories to him. Go ahead.
I was gonna say he was like, you ever seen a serial killer look at their work? He was getting the same like, oh, yeah.
It was like Dahmer looking at the fiddlesticks.
He was reliving every moment.
Yes. Hold on now.
Wait a minute.
I'm still getting off.
Oh, yeah. I remember that night.
Boy, that was some grade A snatch. I'll tell you what. He forgets where he is.
Mr. President.
Boy, that was some high-end snatch right there.
Look at that $1 million smile.
Yes.
Damn, he ain't smiled that hard in years.
Boy, that was some top shelf puss. I remember it like it was yesterday. God damn. Even his fucking lawyer had to like, give me that shit.
Optics is horrible right now. Bitch ass nigga.
Sir, your drool is smudging the ink. Give me it.
You're making a mess.
God damn, I remember that night. Cabo. It was great. Little St. James.
Little St. James. Oh, God.
We have about 5 minutes remaining in the majority's first hour, so I just want to ask you some questions related to...
He looked at his watch, by the way. That was a little telling.
How long is this shit gonna last?
Was it weird that after that he started sniffing his fingers? Boy, I think I could still smell that.
Smell my finger, can you? It's
I could still smell that grade A cooter on my fingers to this day.
You know, they used to call me the finger. Back in high school, I was a finger.
They used to call me Clinton Cooter Killer.
Clinton Cooter Killer.
The Cooter Killer.
It's the real KKK.
We spelled it with all K's. It's all good. It's all good.
The crimes committed by Mr. Epstein.
It's funny. Now this is the moment where he's like, yeah, but that shit was fucked up.
He came to a realization. He was like, damn, yeah, it was kind of
we
messed
did
up.
destroy lives.
Kind of messed up things. You know, if I could take it back, I would.
No, this is how he would do it. If I could do things differently, I would. There's no other different way to do that, Bill.
Other than just not doing it.
Just don't do it. He's still trying to twist words and shit. Oh man. Do you actually believe Bill Clinton was out there raping underage girls? Because I could see it that Bill Clinton just likes a good 18-year-old.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't peg Bill as a pedophile. I think he's
a pervert.
I think he's a freaky pervert, and I think that if a girl's young enough and she's legal, he's going there. He's definitely going there. Come on, man. He got head in the Oval Office with Monica Lewinsky. He getting down, bro.
I almost put him on the same level as I put Vince, but I love and respect Vince more. But I think he's the same level of just pervert. He just likes fucking young snatch, and it got him in trouble.
Yes,
which it happens to a lot of men. Now, underage. I don't know. That's a hard accusation to put on anybody. I'm sorry.
We could put that on Epstein because it's proven.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We could put that on him. It's not proven for Bill, but it is proven that he's pervy. So
if I'm going to just talk from straight conjecture and what I believe, I got to tell you one that I think people might be mad at. I don't think Hillary Clinton had anything to do with anything.
Okay. Well, how so?
It's just conjecture and just belief. I'm not saying she's a good person.
Of course not. You're just saying in the Epstein thing, she have anything.
What I'm saying is this. Is there a possibility she knew what was going on? Absolutely. I just don't feel like she was involved. Now, if you want to say that her knowing was involvement, I'll agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me that Hillary Clinton actually another reason why this is not conjecture. I haven't seen any fucking evidence that Hillary Clinton was involved with Epstein.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen it.
There's nothing there.
So I mean, Bill Clinton, absolutely. And by proxy, you got to say that Hillary knew something, or she knew something weird was going on. She knew her husband liked to fuck broads.
That much she knew. She obviously knew he was a pervert.
Yeah. Hard dog to keep on the porch. That's how she put it. I fucking love that, by the way.
That's a woman that knows the goal. She knows it. Listen.
Shitty politician, but probably beautiful wife.
Listen, I know my husband is the most powerful man in the world. Sometimes he's going to get his dick sucked by an intern. I'm still here, though.
As a sexist, I have to respect that.
You got to respect it.
I have to. I'd love to find a woman like that. Wouldn't any man? But they're always hags.
They're always hags. Oh, man.
Anything else, or you want to wrap?
You got time for something else?
I'm good for whatever.
Let me see. Let me see if I have anything.
We're on Skrill time.
Let me see if I have.
Remember, save time for top fans.
Yeah, we got Well, you know what? Fuck it. We'll end it with the Hillary one then.
All right.
Yeah, we'll just end it like that, and then we'll get out of here.
And then I do have another.
And then the top.
Well, not another thing, but go ahead.
Sure. Fun. Okay, so we have talked about those connections. In past public statements, as in 2017 speeches and interviews, you described Pizzagate as a baseless conspiracy theory, alleging you and others ran a child sex trafficking ring from a Washington pizzeria basement. Have you reviewed any 2025-2026 Epstein files that were released that you believe reference or relate to those specific 2016 claims regarding the Podesta emails, Comet Ping Pong Pizza used as code possibly?
I'm sorry,
You're asking her about whether she's reviewed emails in the Epstein files which relate to the wacky Pizzagate scandal.
You could characterize it.
Don't try to taint it, Mr. Lawyer Man. Talk about wacky. There's something there.
It's like it was from a Bugs Bunny cartoon or
Your
something.
question is about whether or not she has reviewed any emails in the Epstein release files about Pizzagate.
Correct.
By the way-
Pizzagate was
Oh, right.
totally made up. It was an outrageous allegation that ended up hurting a number of people, that caused a deranged young man to show up with his assault rifle and shoot up a local pizzeria. I can't believe you're even referencing it. You should be
There are connections to the language.
Well,
I'm
the
not talking
QAnon
about-
people believe there are, so.
I don't know what
Can you pause it real quick?
Have at it.
This is where like she's kind of exposing that she's not really like, because the whole thing of her going to talk and have a deposition in this hearing was, hey, I'm an open book, I'll talk about anything. Like, they're bringing up something that this whole thing, if you want to like dumb it down to just, hey, wacky conspiracy, which, hey, I'm fine with doing that if you can prove that it is. These are the people that would prove that. So for her to go like, I can't believe you're even bringing this up. Motherfucker, you're here for the Epstein files. That was considered a wacky conspiracy theory.
It was.
Like, so Pizzagate is part of that. It's like all like, to like now write that off as like, it's a wacky conspiracy. Like, it's just bullshit. It's really bullshit. And it's really not showing that they're here for transparency.
Does it scream cover up?
It's not that it screams cover up. It screams lack of transparency.
Okay.
Which I can see where you're going with, like, all right, maybe they're covering something up. Me, I could believe that, hey, it is just a wacky conspiracy, right? But explain to us. Explain to the American people. That's why you're fucking here at this hearing. Clear it up. Explain why it's a wacky conspiracy. Tell me why you guys talked about pizza all the fucking time.
Were you really that pizza hungry?
Honestly, if that's the answer, at least say that.
Say that. Because I could believe that. Pizza's great.
Yes, I love pizza. If I could have pizza on a fucking, like, just a whim, click my fingers and a pizza's here.
Doing it.
Do it all day.
Yep.
I could believe that, but at least tell me that. Hey, we just love pizza. If you guys want to take that to mean we're fucking kids, that's your insane shit.
That's on you.
We literally just like pizza. That's all it is. I would accept that, honestly.
That would sound like an honest answer, too.
But that's where I gotta like go like, you're just like, I get why some people go like, yeah, they're definitely covering something up. Maybe now. I can't argue with you.
How can you argue when the answer is just so simple?
And I'm not even a big Pizzagate guy. I don't, like, to me, it's like, I don't know. Like,
I think there's something there. There's too much coincidences for all of these, and especially pedophiles themselves use it in chats to market. So of course, I think there's a thing there.
Well,
whether or not she's involved in it, I don't know. But I think there's definitely pizza and pedophiles there's a thing there.
Why I think pizza and pedophiles are synonymous. CP is used as a code for child porn, like especially when we want to censor it. CP, I've also heard there's a code and it's cheese pizza. And that means child porn.
Wow.
So if somebody's in a chat talking about, hey, anybody got some cheese pizza?
They're looking for that.
They're actually saying child porn. So I think it all roots to pizza being the porn and child porn.
Okay. That makes sense.
I don't think it, maybe I'm saying that wrong. Maybe it doesn't root, but there's like a code in pizza being used.
For that.
Yeah, so.
All right. Well, that was it. That was all I wanted to play from that.
Yeah, I mean,
her just outright. Oh, that's ridiculous. What are you?
Again,
what are you? Some kook? What are you? You want me to break out my tin hat?
Again, I kind of hate conspiracy theories, but then when people do that, it's like you didn't clear it up.
You reinforce it, actually.
It didn't even reinforce it, but when people say that does reinforce it, I go, okay, I can't even really I can't argue that. I don't have a credibility thing with fucking I believe Hillary Clinton and everything she says. No. So yeah, it could be just, why won't you answer it? Maybe she doesn't want to lie under oath. Perjury
could be.
She knows there's maybe some evidence out there. Look, at that point, she was there to clear it up. She didn't.
Nope.
So go ahead and speculate all you want.
Might as well.
Again, my whole thing with the Epstein files, the only argument I've stayed clear on is that I just don't believe Trump did anything bad in the Epstein files. That's the only person I've actually defended. So if I find something about that completely makes me go, okay, I got to rethink everything. Everybody else, I don't fucking know. I'm
It's
not
up-
willing to put my neck out on the line for them.
Up for grabs for pretty much anybody else. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's get out of here. We'll do our top fans.
Yes.
Hey, the chat was bumping tonight.
It was on fire tonight.
On fire.
Hey.
Somebody said something. Let me see if I can go back. Somebody, Tom Bochio said something about the ranch. Maybe we'll get into that another time. I heard some things about the ranch.
The ranch.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we got to pay attention more to the chat because they were actually saying some. I saw paragraphs tonight.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what I like. I like some dissertation. This bitch.
Damn, we missed it though.
You got top fans?
I'm trying to pull it up right now. I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Coming in at number 5, we got Peter Ortiz.
Hell yeah.
Big Meat Pete.
I forgot about that nickname.
Shout out to Pete, man. Final Frontier. Shout out to Will.
Number 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Nice.
Thank you, Will. We appreciate you. Number 3, Brian Brumbelow.
Damn.
Thank you, Brian.
Whole family.
Whole family here. We got a new number 2, though.
Okay.
Tom motherfucking Bochio.
Fuck Tom Bochio.
Yo, come on, man. This little beef with y'all got. Y'all got to make peace, man.
Not beef. It's like brotherly love.
Yeah,
Okay. I gotta punch my brother in the arm every now and then.
Ribbon your little Mexican cousin. That's funny. And then number 1, the one, the only, Lisa Marie.
Nice.
Yes.
Love it.
Love to see it, man. Thank you guys for the support, as always.
I saw Pinocchio's helicopter in there.
Yes, Pinocchio was in there.
Wait, what is he?
Pinocchio's number 7. Your mom.
Give us
number
6. Your mom. Oh yeah,
Your mom.
that was a name I saw popping up a lot.
Your mom.
I haven't seen that name before, so welcome aboard.
Hey, you know, Ramdell, for as much shit he talk, he's number 9.
He got tuckered out and shit early.
You gotta step your shit up, my boy.
Yeah, something wrong with him.
Say he had to go to work, but fuck work. Misfit Nation's
Work?
on. Feel me?
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, we're not. We're conservatives. I can respect the working man. One time for the working man.
Yeah, but we're conservatives. There's no excuse. Let us play in the background.
Go to sleep to us.
Yeah. Just let it play. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support.
Tom Bochio said, "Sheesh, damn it, Crishaun." You know it's all out of love.
For sure.
Oh, by the way,
what's up?
The 3rd, it just passed, and we actually did a show on the 3rd, but I totally forgot it was our 9-year anniversary. Of doing the show. And that's audio. That's like starting the show period. So
hey, let's go,
9 year. Next year's our 10 year.
10.
We got to do something.
Shit.
We got to do something.
We got to.
I got to figure it out. I don't know what we could do, but 9 years.
Amazing.
Starting the show. As always, we thank you guys for all the support.
Yeah, we couldn't be here without you guys, man.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we could. Yeah, we could, but it wouldn't be as like satisfying.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel as good.
Accomplishing. Is that a word?
That's
accomplishing.
That's a way to put it. Yeah, accomplish it.
We'd just be talking to the air like the fucking jerk off that we covered that talked about us.
Oh yeah, that nigga.
Or Jake Hudson.
Oh. Nah, man. Jay got a little cult following, man. What you mean?
He lost it. He alienated all of them.
Oh, they're gone?
I was part of it.
Oh, shit. Well,
I was part of the cult following. By the way, shout outs to Chris Thompson and the Fat Pig. I was on their show earlier today. The Pig Pen. Very professional, very right-wing leaning show.
Okay, I like it. The Pig Pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, go check it out. We talked about the Muzzies. It was a very Muslim-centric show.
That sounds like it'd be a good one.
Yeah, it was pretty good actually. So shout outs to the Pig Pen. Shout outs to Chris Thompson and the Fat Pig.
Chris Thompson was in here too. I think he was number 8.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Chris.
All right. Well, we're out of here. Skrill, you got anything to?
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Twitch, Party X, Rumble, SkrillKill, SkrillKill, YouTube too. Add a 16. But yeah, we doing it. We doing it over there, man. Shout out to. I had a few new followers earlier today. I was streaming earlier today, so thank you for following.
Maybe you should get with Chris. He does. Sorry, I'm like fucking promoting.
Not what is does he play?
Promoting a collaboration like on air.
Listen,
it's rude because you might not even want to, and I'm
No.
Or he might not want to.
It
You get
depends
what
on
I'm
what
saying?
he plays.
He does like scare video, like horror video games.
I mean, I'm down, but it's not my forte. Like, you know, I'm multiplayer. Like, I like to.
That's fair. Maybe he does too. Who knows? I'm just trying to.
I like to take real people out and hear them suffer.
Trying to be the mayor here.
And scream while I loot their bodies and take their take their items back to camp for my own selfish desires.
Nice. All right. Well, we'll see. Excuse me. You can follow me on X at Crishaun the Don. That's X at Crishaun the Don, spelled as is on screen. You can follow us if you want the audio version of our show. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. That's misfitnation.podbean.com. Spotify, just look up Misfit Nation, will pop right up. Or the Misfit Nation podcast. I think one of those two. Buy me a coffee if you want to help us out. Throw us a little. We also have Rumble Rants.
Yes.
Again, I'm still working on getting our monetizing back so we can get super chats back on YouTube. But buy me a coffee at Misfit Nation. YouTube and Rumble, if you're on either or, at the Misfit Nation on both. Follow, subscribe on the respective channels, and also our backup channel at the Misfit Nation podcast. And that's all. We are going to get out of here. We thank you. We'll be back next Wednesday, or this Wednesday coming.
This Wednesday.
Yes. Peace. Fuck off.
Sorry, folks, but the show is over.
Hallelujah, holla back. Hallelujah, holla back. Hallelujah, holla back.
Go ahead and follow America's most dangerous podcast on Rumble, X, and on YouTube at The Misfit Nation. You can also listen to the audio version of the show on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. That's misfitnation.podbean.com.
America.